Oh, man. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are well today. Slow day, honestly. There's not much going on, but it's all good. We'll find something. CFVI is probably the best looking stock this morning. This thing is ripping up from 1190s all the way to 1430s. Everything else, to be honest, in the market is pretty down. Not a lot of green movement today in stocks aside from CFVI. But it is running a little bit, so that's good. You know, we'll see if it continues and what happens there. But it's a slow day, guys. Let me know what you're watching the most. Let me see. Let me do a sound check. How's that going? Test. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. What's up, Leslie? What's up, Trading Yoga Girl? What's up, M. Jones, Playmaker? What's up, bro? Ride the Lightning. Soli. Antonino. What's up, bro? Bob. Pawn. Jim, Chef, DS. All right, what are y'all watching? Honestly, it's like I said, it's a really slow day. There's not really a lot that I like, in all honesty. I was hoping we get some better market action today, but nothing really. All right, so Bitcoin's down pretty regularly. Pretty heavily, I mean. What's up, Smoke? Yeah, there's a lot of crypto dips that we could probably capitalize on. That's probably what that's probably what I'm going to be looking to do today. Is just buy up some of these crypto dip. I think it's time to, I think it's time to buy up some of these. For me personally, I mean, I don't, I don't know if it's going to rebound, of course, but I just think that whenever fear is driving this market, we should, buy the crypto dip. That's what I'm looking at least. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you're buying. Let me know what crypto you're buying the dip in. If you're buying the crypto dip, what stock you're buying the dip in. If you're buying a stock market dip. And let me know which specific ones so we can take a look at them. We got the little baby puppy sitting next to me sleeping. She did go potty when I let her out, which is a good girl. She's such a sweet baby, though, to be honest. She's warmed up really nicely to everybody here. Yeah, she's doing good, DS. She's sweet, bro. She's warmed up, man. She follows me around. Like when we first, I think Carol's getting a little bit mad now because Carol's allergic to dogs. So she can't really like love on a dog, Like she has to kind of love it from a distance. And so when we first got to the house, she followed Carol around. And she followed me around too, but like that first night, she really liked Carol. Then, ever since then, she's been following me around, and no matter where I go, she's by my side and she's just chilling with me. She's honestly really smart too. She already knows most of potty training. I don't know how much Richard potty trained her before we got him from her. But she can pretty much already go inside. All right, so we got Bitcoin ripping up. So Bitcoin's not really dipping. Honestly, it's weird because I looked at Bitcoin when I first woke up this morning and it was down. And so just in the last like 10, 15 minutes, Bitcoin is up. Ethereum's about break even. Bitcoin Cash is up. EOS is up. And then Doge is up. Small Doge. Everything kind of crashed over the weekend. But Cake is up. Major cryptos are down. SMG is up 1,600%, whatever SMG is, and then everything else is basically down. Crypto gaming coins are down. I'll probably be buying those dips if I can. Let me see how many assets I can even use here. What's up, Space? Hey, good morning, bro. Mana, Engine. You taking that MMAT smoke. I see you. And honestly, that's probably it. I mean, if you believe in the company, it's cheap right now. You know, it's at 290s. So, hey, could be a dip there. Doesn't look bad. You know, good luck. Wish you the best always, of course, you know. All right, so I got my coffee this morning. What's up, Dirk? Dirk Diggler, huh? Oh man, we watched that movie. Carol and I watched that movie less than a few months ago. It was like 2 or 3 months ago. We watched what's the movie called? Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. We watched that movie like a few months ago. Dirk Diggler, huh? But no, anyways, we got a few stuff that we're gonna be buying the dip in. Yeah, there it is. We are looking to long natural gas. Use BO when that reaches the support bottom and turns up, you know. Boil? So you mean BIOL? And I'm really gonna judge the stream today to see how quickly we get views, because if we can get up to 150, 150 views before 6 a.m. or before 7 a.m. market time, then I might just start starting later. You know, we'll see. We got KOLD, which is an ETF of, is this an inverse ETF or what is this? Boil's an ETF on natural gas. Gotcha. Yeah, it's down a little bit today. Anything else moving up that I don't see? I mean, I took one look at our gappers today and I was not impressed. RBOT. I mean, I'll still start it later. What I mean by later is like instead of starting it at 5:45 my time, so 6:45 market time, I'd start it at like 7. So I'd start it like 15 minutes later, but I really would value that 15 minutes extra of sleep because I didn't get enough sleep last night. KTTA gapping up a little bit. Everything down though, man. Weird market. DWAC we're watching, of course. DWAC's at 47s. It's gapping up a little bit. It's back up to almost 50. We got RCL that we're looking at. ANPC, CRFV. Yeah, CFVI is definitely top watch. That thing's going crazy this morning. This is the 1430s. Figured I would reshort in the bounce. It just messed up. It got a margin call Friday, so I could not spend any money to reserve shares for today. It was horrible. Sounds like it, man. Sounds like a tragedy, you know. Slow day, though, man. We got ARDX set for 150s. Carol liked the movie. Not really, man. Carol didn't really like it that much. It was all right. You know, it wasn't bad. I've seen it before a long time ago, but it wasn't bad, you know. Rough industry, looks like. And I'm drinking coffee today. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, what's crazy is that everything's crashing. Historically, crypto has been a hedge against inflation and a hedge against market downturns in the last like 10 years. So when the market crashes, historically people have run to cryptocurrencies to hedge on the market. What's weird is that the crypto market kind of crashed a little bit with it. So it's not super weird. I mean, it usually reacts a little bit to it, but last week everything's been dropping, man. Literally everything. Market SPY, everything. You know, if we look at the S&P 500, it's up today, so it's not looking bad this morning. We're getting good volatility there, but you know, last week, you know, It's been pretty rough. Last week and a half has been pretty rough for the SPY itself. Uh, pretty big percentage drop. LGVN. What do you think AMC doing, bro? SPY dump, that's why. Well, yeah, well, the SPY is just the mini S&P 500. It's just reacting to what the actual, SPX did. And you can see the SPX, the S&P 500 just tanked too. So market just went down. But it's kind of a weird market, to be honest. It's this range is no more, but like the SPY is trying, What's up, Mo? All right. I mean, honestly, I just don't see anything show up. I mean, I don't know if it's just me or just my watch list, but like I literally see one good-looking gapper this morning. One. Literally see one good-looking stock right now. Hold on, let me see if we can catch anything else. Nothing looks good, man. Literally everything is bad. NAKD maybe. GSAT trying. Look at CFVI though. CFVI is popping over VWAP here. So we'll see. We're watching like PHUN and DWC as well. I think those two are moving decent enough to pay attention to. Here's $15 here for CFVI. $15. We'll see what happens. At what percentage does a dip become a crash? I don't know the actual technical percentage. Look it up. All right, so this is an article by Fortune.com. It says here that there are 4 signs that appear when equities are approaching a crash-like move. All right, so some of the signs of a stock market crash. Number one is that crashes usually hit when scary impact of things happens, and so I think with everything coming out last week, I'm not going to be specific on what it was, but you guys know what happened last week in terms of like the economy and why. That is, potentially a spark of it, and so we'll see what happens. It's the Dow lost half its value in 1929, in the early 2020 crash. The Dow fell by more than a third. So it says high market multiples is one of the biggest signs of a stock market crash too. Overvalued market. Price earnings ratio, or P&E, has been on a high level for some time, far above the historical average. Federal Reserve action. Feds raising interest rates can also cause it. Fed indicated that it's going to hike the interest rates next year, beginning next year. It says persisting inflation might push it a little bit earlier. An inverted yield curve is also another sign of a crash, with the yield or interest rate on a 2-year treasury is higher than that of the 10-year obligation. And then Black Swan events. Some examples of that are September 11th, the subprime mortgage collapse of 2008, so forth and so on. Those can tank the market as well. And I think that's probably what the closest thing to what we're experiencing. Now, we'll see if that is causing it. But that is, I don't know if this is a crash yet. To be honest, if we look at the SPY itself, it doesn't look like one, to me personally. Now, maybe you've got some foresight into what's potentially going to happen. For me, that's always possible, of course. But the SPY doesn't look that bad. Like, did we drop? Sure. But, like, this isn't anything like a crash. Like, to put it in perspective here, this was 2000. This was last year. So, like, this is nothing. If we keep dropping for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's something. For now, we're out. Like I said. She said I already told you, I never dated a black. All right, so Addie's not chewing on my cord. My bad, guys. Stay, girl, stay. You're good. Well, everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your name. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories. All right. All right, are we good? Let me know if we sound better here. There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, don't chew me, bro. All right, we're good. All right. But yeah, this market little dip is nothing. Here was 2020. So we can put this a little bit longer here. Let's look at a 15-year chart and see what that looks like. All right, and so, all right, remember, guys, we're delving into this a little bit. Here's 2020, and then here's 2008. So 2008, 2020, which was about half of 2008, maybe a little bit more than half of 2008, and then what we're experiencing now, which is not even a quarter of 2008. And so we'll see if we continue, but like, we're good for right now, if you're worried about it, at least. Let's see, AHI popping up a little bit. We got VYNE showing up on the gappers. CFVI, we might buy a little bit of this dip, just a little bit. I don't know what kind of range this thing has. It's actually a pretty big range, so maybe we could buy like 10 shares or something like that and see if this works. All right, we're with 10 shares of CFVI. We might add a little bit if it pulls back to the VWAP as well here. Let me know what you like. AMC up there to 2740s. Hit 25s earlier last week. What's up, Maria G? What's up, JB? What's up, Silver? Good, good. All right, we're back. I love Monday. I usually like Mondays, bro. Mondays are usually a day where I'm excited about the market and I have some optimism and there's volatility that we can exploit in the market and that we're excited about it. Today, it's just not really like that. There's one gapper, literally one gapper that looks good. Everything else looks slow. The SPY is up, which is good. Maybe we can catch some like larger cap stocks or something, but like market is not looking favorable. We'll say that. All right, I think I'm gonna buy the mana dip. Here's a question for all my crypto traders. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll here. All right. So here's some questions. All right. Do you think I should diversify into crypto gaming, or do you think I should just buy more mana? Like right now, I've bought mana. Decentraland is what the actual crypto game is. Now, do you think I should diversify and maybe buy some Sandbox, some Axie Infinity, some Engine, or do you think I should just keep adding to my mana position and try to build a larger position there? Let me know what you guys think. I just bought mana today. Nice. Yeah, I mean, crypto games are the most interesting dips, I think. Yeah, we'll buy a little bit of sand, I think. Yeah, I think diversifying is probably the right move. So we'll buy a little bit of sand now. I think sand has got a lot of name recognition. And sand is down about 7% just today alone. Has dipped pretty nicely from 550s down to 490. So we'll buy some of this. Whatever we have, yeah. Let's see if it'll let me buy. Fail me. Yeah, we'll just use a market order. All right, so we just bought sand. Not a bad little dip. We'll see what happens. I'm using BitGet to buy sand. And, you know, BitGet's one of my favorite crypto trading platforms. We're buying it here on BitGet. And so here's sand right here. So this is where we're buying it. All right, so vote on the poll right now. Yeah, Boogie Nights is not exactly date night material. When you're married for freaking... when you're married for, I don't know how long, 9 years? With somebody for 12 years? I wouldn't really call it date night. We're just sitting in bed watching a movie. You know? That's a good girl. Such a good dog, bro. If you want to buy some of these crypto dips, I'm using BitGet. You can check them out. They are an affiliate of mine, you know. But if you want to check them out, here's the link. Of course. Yeah. Hey, well then you know. If we were, I'll put it this way: if we were going to the movie theater on a date, then it would be different. But we're just kind of sitting in bed watching movies, you know. EMO, Jacob. All right, got you. AMC dipping some more. CFVI. I'm thinking about buying some dips. EMO, a little bit slow, bro. Not enough volume for me here. But we're pulling back to $20. I think $20 is a big pullback level that we should pay attention to if we're looking at a long-term chart. And we'll see what happens. What makes you say that, Play? She was all right. I mean, it was, I don't know. Gas crypto. I'll have to look more into that one. Vote on the poll right now. Are you buying the dip? If so, what? All right, we bought a little bit more. We're in 20 shares of CFVI. This has got to be the one that run. I mean, I don't know, man. The reason I'm buying this is because what else is anybody watching? Like everybody else in my shoes, like what are they watching here? You know, ACET gapping up, but there's not even any volume here. So like you can see ACET gapping up. Oh. Polymatic is a good buy. It has to retest or resist with uncharted territory. Polymatic. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know that much about those plays. You know. But like nothing else looks good, man. We got ACET ripping up, and then it just failed. Literally everything else is slow. I mean, we're watching like PHUN and DWAC. These are still green on the day, um, but everything else is slow, bro. LGVN slightly up. Riot. Maybe we can watch Riot. Crypto. Bitcoin was moving back up the last time I looked at it. So like it was trying to head back up, but it's still not really, I would say, in good territory, you know. Yeah, what's up, Jonathan? I'm just hoping CFVI isn't a rug pull. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, we can look at the catalyst for CFVI. We already kind of have. CFVI is a SPAC. All right. It's a SPAC. $1 billion PIPE deal. Continued strength following the SPAC announcement of a merger with Rumble is what the catalyst is. So it's at 1505s now. We're in 20 shares, just taking this short term. We'll see what happens. Less than 40 million in the float. Cardano oversold on the daily RSI for the second. Generally, I buy on the second dips. Yeah, Cardano has gotten hit, man. You know. Now this might be one of the more interesting crypto dips to buy on the dip too. Do y'all like Cardano's dip? Certainly, like interesting, I would say. Yeah, Tesla under 1K. Yeah, Tesla under 990s. 8 years for Doge. What's up, SPAC? John, can you explain how it works in buying partial shares of Bitcoin? Yeah, I mean, crypto's not really like stocks. I mean, some stock platforms allow you to do it, but crypto's not really like that. Like when you can buy up however much you want of it, as small or as large. You can buy as small as 0.000000001 Bitcoin, and you can buy as large as 100 Bitcoins. It doesn't matter. But when you buy it, it's just like buying anything else. You know, like if I used up all my equity just now, buying up some more Sandbox, but it's the same concept here. So like here's Bitcoin, and I can buy up, however much Bitcoin I want, which is nothing. But like I can buy, yeah, 0.00002 Bitcoin, and so it chops them up into pieces. But it's all good. It still works, VYNE announced the $7 price target. Yeah, but even this one's slow. VAXX, Tesla crashing down a little bit. Not crashing, but dropping for sure. Nah, VAX isn't doing much either. UEPS, ATER. Nothing. I don't know. I've never tried, Hugh. I don't know if you can flatten in pre. You might be able to. I've never tried, though, to be honest, bro. Right, so we're still in BFI. Here, vote on the poll. Are you buying the dip? If yes, what? Leave a comment. Yeah, any other stock that would be crashing, but for Tesla, it's a Monday. Yeah, for sure. All right, so Saints just not doing great, man. All right, so CFVI dipping below the VWAP a little bit more. Can't say I like it, but it's still early, so we'll see what happens here. Prague, still watching Prague. It's down to 230s. We got PHUN on the move too at 310s. Yeah, I like the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, they're doing all right. All right, Bitcoin coming back up a little bit. Hey, what's up, Ariana? Thank you. Hey, what's up, Pawn? Yeah, very, very, very slow day, guys. There's just not much of anything really moving. Nothing really. So very, very dull, slow, boring day. Just giving you guys a heads up. Vote on the poll. I mean, are you buying the dip? And if yes, of what? Leave a comment. Vote on the poll. Currently, we got 77 votes. Yeah. All right, so I'm in CFVI here. We're in 20 shares. I'll probably jump out pretty soon. All right, so I'm trying to think of what I'll do. I'll probably get out at 1450s here for CFVI because like a heavy dip under the VWAP, we're not going to risk that. There's 1470s, so we'll just use 1450 as our line in the sand and then get out if it breaks underneath it. No stress either way. PHUN bouncing right at that previous closing price. CHUDI. Prague just crashing down here. I think ACU, OCUB, OCUP. Everything's slow. FNGD. What is this? Oh, this is a reverse split probably, or an acquisition. All right, so we're getting ready to exit CFVI here. Very close. Very close. Oh man, there's the dip. All right, we're gonna get out. What's up, Thomas? We have FNGD going up, but it looks like it's a reverse split of some sort. We are still watching Roku. I traded loaded TOS on my phone this morning for percentage gainer, which doesn't work in pre. The first letter that came up was FUC, so I think that was an omen. Maybe, bro. I'm out CFVI. Yeah, me too. Maybe if it bounces, we'll jump back in it, but like we're out for the time being. We did have a green Friday though. We did make money Friday. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted it to Discord, but we did make some money on Friday. Let me get some of these guys out here. How nice. The bots, you all use the same handle. How nice. They use the same handle. Why, thank you guys. Sorry, I'm just booting everybody that has this handle. There we go. Everybody that if you get booted from my Discord, it's because you got the coin handle that the bots have. So if you got that coin handle, you're getting booted. So whoever has that coin handle, I'm sorry, you're getting booted. It's all bots, I'm pretty sure. Thank you for identifying themselves. Man, they're everywhere, bro. These bots are everywhere, dude. I see so many of them. If I recognize one that I know that doesn't have this, I mean, it's a little circle with a B on it, so it's obviously a bot. All right, guys. So let me know what y'all watching. Yeah, it looks like getting out was the right move. I mean, just in the letter A, there's so many bots here. If I ban you and you're not a bot, let me know. Reach out to me. I'll let you back in. But for now, we gotta just ban these bots. It's honestly really good for identifying them, though. Like, I wonder why they decided to make all their logos the same. Probably time saving. But, like, feels good to just boot them out of here. There's so many of them, though, to be honest. Just getting the A's, it would take me literally an hour to go through and ban all of them. All right, guys. While I'm doing this, let me know what your favorite stock is this morning. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say CFVI, and we'll watch CFVI. I'm not necessarily done trading it. It just has to set up good, and we'll see if it does. Who knows if it will? But we just need it to set up well, you know. Dude, there's so many of these bots here. Oh, I got through the A's. I'm getting the B's now. All right, that'll have to be good enough for now. What's up, guys? All right, ACET. Yeah, I saw ACET pop up. It's not looking that bad. Yeah, ACET. It looks like it's gonna be the other one that looks all right. Lucid is on sale. Hey, what's up, Hammer? DWAC. Yeah, we can look at DWAC. I see BYNE as well. Here's DWAC here. It's at 49.60s, so it's not too bad. And I had some good news over the weekend. Should bounce PETV, ACET. Hey, what's up, Jack? It's a slow day, brother. We're mostly watching CFVI. Yeah, I got out of CFVI. We'll jump back in it if it looks good. Yeah, Jason, I still got to look at that thing, bro. My bad, dude. We just got this new pup, and she's been taking our attention away from everything else. Lucid for hit with a subpoena from the SEC. All right, so here's Lucid. Lucid is very, very cheap, down to $40 a share now. You said they got hit with a subpoena. The company said it received a subpoena from the SEC requiring documents related to an investigation. Let's see if we can find some more info on this here. The SEC investigation appears to concern the business combination between the company and Ativa, ATIEVA. Yeah, we've been trading her. I've traded a lot of dogs when I was a kid, and like even our last dog, the last dog we had was we called him Roo, ROUX. We called him Roo, and he was my dog. We eventually had to get rid of him because Carol was allergic to him while she was pregnant with my son Jack, and she had to take her Advair, which she couldn't take while she was pregnant. So now Roo lives in my dad's house. But before we got rid of him, man, I had Roo doing all this stuff, man. Roo could sit, shake, speak, stay, jump. He was potty trained for the most part. And so I've got a lot of experience training dogs. And so far, our German Shepherd puppy, she's doing really good. She knows how to sit. She knows how to shake. She knows how to sit. She knows how to stay. She knows how to come. She knows how to do all that stuff. She's mostly potty trained. She still has a few accidents, but mostly potty trained. She knows where her bathroom area is, and she'll hold it and wait for it unless it's overnight. Overnight's the biggest problem. She still having issues holding it in overnight, but she's doing okay. I see MKD show up. It's only a 24-cent stock. Lucid is down. It's getting investigated by the SEC. MKD not really gapping up that nice. We got ZOM on the move up. EXPR. AMC's dipping down as well. We got DWAC and PHUN up too. These are still gapping up, and then ACET isn't looking that bad. So these four stocks is probably what we're watching. Yeah. Get your mind out the gutter play. Come on, bro. Don't talk about my baby like that. She's my baby. She's a good girl, you know. She really is a really sweet dog. Right now, the hardest thing we're working on is separation anxiety. You know, we have to crate her at night because we left her out and she like ate one of my wife's Christmas trees and you know, tore it apart. She's teething right now, so we have to crate her at night. So the biggest problem is separation anxiety, which honestly we really need to break, because if a dog gets older and it still has separation anxiety, it will go crazy whenever you leave it alone. So like that's what we're working on right now. Can we scalp trade using shares on cash account under 25K? Yeah, you can. But there's going to be some flaws, right? You can scalp on a cash account. The biggest problem with that is you're eventually going to run out of equity if you scalp a lot. Like it depends on how many times you trade, and it depends on how large your account is. You also cannot short on a cash account. You can only go long. I know, I get you. Play, you're good, bro. But no. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. We're crate training her, right? So we put her in a crate at night. Um, we're slowly getting her to where she's used to the crate. We're trying to make her associate the crate with good things, and so we'll give her like treats in the crate. We'll give her bones and food in the crate, and she's cool, you know. And that way, she'll associate the crate with good things. And at this point in time, she will go into the crate for us. Like we could say, "Hey, Addie, get in the crate," and she'll go into it. Um, about halfway in, though, she realizes what's going down, and she tries to back up, but by then it's too late. But so far she did good. She didn't yell out. She didn't scream last night. Um, and so what we did was we put her crate right in front of our door so she can sleep, so she can see us at night. So she can kind of sit there and sleep by us and see us, and then that way she doesn't scream. She just kind of goes to bed. And then as soon as we let her out the crate in the morning, I immediately go outside and I go to her bathroom area, and that'll help her correlate where her bathroom area is with going to the bathroom, and that's what's helped us potty train her so far. Um, yeah, ACET on your short interest app. Yeah, I got you, bro. Here, let me see. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of internet issues, so I got to be careful pulling the app up. But yeah. See, I pulled this app up. My computer starts sounding like a freaking rocket ship, bro. We'll get it up though, and y'all can download it. I'll post the link. Yeah, ACET's moving up some. Volume's still a little light, but it's in a pre-market full of crap. ACET is not that bad looking. You know, I'm not gonna say it's good looking because the volume's still a little light for my tastes. But DWSD, PHUN, ACET, and CFBI are not looking that bad here. They're not looking that bad. So somebody wanted me to check the short interest on ACET. So yeah, let's check out the Squeeze app. And this is the Squeeze app, guys. It gives you free short flow data and information. And so you can type in ACET here, click search, and it's going to give you the short float, the institutional ownership, the name of the company, the actual float, which in this case is 12.2 million. So not a super high short float. I'm showing 3%. It shows you the short volume ratio, which is 9%. Short volume of very low share count of 21,500. Volume of 248K. Market cap of 330 mil. We also see buy ratings, hold ratings, and sell ratings, SEC filings. You can click this and see the best looking stock trader in the world, you know. And then if you want to download this app, if you have an Android phone, I'll post the link here. You can download it. Here's the link. You want to download the Squeeze app? There it is. All right, so Bitcoin back up to 48.75K, which is good. I think a lot of people are buying the dip. You know, like I can track what my affiliates are doing. I can't track what like each individual trader is doing, but I can track generally what everybody is trading and like the activity of everybody's trading. And a lot of people are buying up some crypto right now, which is understandable, I think. You know, I think crypto has been so reliable historically in terms of like rebounding after big crashes and drops that a lot of people see it as an easy no-brainer buying the dip in crypto. Now, who knows if they're right? Of course, I can't guarantee that it's going to bounce, of course, but you know. Yeah, how soon can we have it on iOS? I would give it about another week. I've already got most of it done on iOS. I just have to do one more thing and then submit it, and we're good. And it'll be out. Hey, vote on the poll, guys. Are you buying the dip? If yes, what? Leave a comment. Let us know what you like. Vote on the poll. It's in blue on the chat. Hey, thank you, Danelle. I appreciate you. All right, so we'll see if CFBI can bounce here at 14s. DWAC's up to almost 52, so hey. We're making some moves here. We'll see what we get. CFBI is kind of the only exciting one right now. Oh man, good luck play. Sounds rough, bro. Um, all right, guys. So yeah, CFBI we lost a little bit on, but you know we're still fine. Let's see if we bounce at 14. ACET is up. Let's see what the catalyst is for ACT. ACET. I've had a few people mention it. This is a set by. They're trading high after the company announced the interim data from its dose escalation phase 1 study evaluating the safety and tolerance of 001. So yeah, they announced positive interim clinical data from the first ever allogenic off-the-shelf gamma delta CAR T investigational cell therapy study. And positive results here for that one. If we're looking at the actual float of this one, it is 13 million in the float. So ACT has a very small float here, and we'll see what happens. PETV. Yeah, we could look at PETV. There's fun. Let's look at PETV though. This one's not bad. It's just not a ton of volume here, but it's not bad looking. I mean, it started to gap up a few days ago on the 2nd, and it's currently up to 370. So it's not bad looking. There's just not quite enough volume, but it's making good percentage moves, and so we'll see. I actually like Shiba and Cardano dips the best. Understandable. You know. I know Shiba dipped pretty heavily. You know. Yeah, I mean it's gonna vary and fluctuate. Dream, it's never gonna be exactly the same. A lot of different platforms just have different data pools that they do, and so it'll show up a little bit differently. I can look at my Squeeze app as well and see what the float is here for it. Also, ETV float is I'm showing 5.8 million. You know, so what do you think about Lucid Motors dipping today? On Friday, I heard there was news could have been bad. What's your take? Yeah, I think they're just getting subpoenaed by the SEC, and I think anytime that happens, there's a certain degree of skepticism regarding it. ACET just broke pre-market highs. It got up to 14s, over 14s. Now there's 1460s. There's 1430s, 1440s. Pulls exactly at 50% again, man. Dude, it always is. That's weird. I wonder why. Is somebody messing with me? Like, that's pretty weird. Crypto market's starting to rebound though. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Hey, jolly good morning to you as well. Thank you. Any hope of LGVN to go to 35? Oof, I don't know, man. Tough one. Tough one there. LGVN, I mean, it put in good moves, but it's just down pretty big in the last day. We're still watching it, but who knows what it's going to do. We got these lows at 1760s that we're paying attention to. Vote on the poll. Are you buying the dip? If yes, of what? I bought a little bit of the gaming crypto dip. Here's ACET. I'm not like against buying some of this here. I don't know what kind of shares to buy. I guess we could buy. We got to get the bid or the asking price. We'll test it out. Buy a little bit of this dip. 10 shares of ACET. We'll see what happens. See if it bounces at 14 or so. What's up, Heartless? DD? I don't know, man. DD is one of the stocks like I'm just not touching. I'm not going to touch these right now. Any stock that comes from the east, I'm just not, like from the far east, if you know what I mean. I'm not buying them. There's too much instability in that economy right now for me to mess with it. You know, after the Alibaba craziness, I think any company from there with the risks that the government's decision regarding these, I just think there's huge risk. I'm just not messing with them. I'm not touching them. Not buying any of them. You know, we're just gonna leave them alone. Too much instability. Yeah, well, DD was supposed to be delisted and put on the Japanese exchange, if I remember correctly. All right, so DWAC still popping up a little bit here. Y'all hit that like button. Do me a favor, guys. Everybody smash that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button too. We do this live for free every day. We don't claim to be experts here. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't even act like a guru. We just give away free content. We don't charge a penny for anything, and we just give everything away for free. And so if you appreciate that, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We certainly appreciate it if you do. Quick question, guys. So, okay. All right, guys. So we're in ACT. Quick question: have you guys ever heard of a platform called Tiger Brokers? Tiger Brokers. You ever heard of this? It's a Nasdaq broker dealer with a market capitalization of $3 billion, 1,000 employees, and global global offices in Singapore, the U.S., Australia, New Zealand. Anybody ever used them? Let me know. Yes, correct space. Correct, bro. That would be correct. Hey, what's up, John Bianchi? Hey, thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, that's kind of how there's just too much risk, beach bum. You know what I mean? Like, okay, to put it into perspective, Jack Ma came out a few years ago with critical words about the CCP. And they basically destroyed one of the largest companies in the world, bro. Like, they destroyed one of the largest companies in the world, dude. And so for them to take that action, like, to put it in perspective, DD IPO'd, not even excluding the talk about Alibaba and them basically destroying one of the largest companies in the world, but DD IPO'd, and they destroyed that one too after the IPO. You know, like, I'm not messing with that. Like, there's too much instability there. Like, listen, completely independent of any type of political talks, there's just too much instability in those stocks right now. You know, and so I'm just not messing with those, and I think it should be understandable. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. The reason I'm asking is because they sent me an email wanting to sponsor me, and and I just don't know enough about them. I've never heard anybody. It's a hard sell, to be honest, because most stock trading platforms are zero commission, and so it's going to be hard for me to use a different non-zero commission platform. Like we've tried to work with a lot of companies. Like, a lot of companies have sent me emails wanting me to promote them. To be honest, the hardest part is getting around the commissions, and maybe they do have zero commissions. I don't know, but look at what their commissions are running. Yeah, it's 0.005 per share in commission. So to put it into perspective here, 0.005, which is not, I don't know, we buy 1,000 shares of anything. It's going to be $5, so it'll be $10 or $10 a round trip. If I'm scaling in and out like I do, it's going to be much more. But I guess with small size, it wouldn't be that bad. So we buy 200 shares, it's only going to be $1 trade, which isn't that bad, to be honest. That's not super bad. I'm a scalper, so we'll have to see, you know. Yeah, Singapore's great. It's not that bad though. I guess the commissions aren't that bad. Yeah, for sure. The good thing if you're overseas. So my question is, do they follow the PDT rule? Yeah, it's pretty normal for an overseas company. Yeah, I mean, but the big question is, all right, here goes CFVI. It's up there to 1480s. So we'll see what happens. You know. Yeah, I mean, Buster, like I said, you can make fun and all, but like the reality is, a lot of the time I'm buying like the SPY, you know, or I'm buying Apple or AMD. Like these are $100+ stocks. You know what I mean? I'll put it this way: not many people are buying 1,000 shares of Apple or the SPY itself. You know, 1,000 shares of Apple right now. What's Apple's price? Is $163. You know, so like 1,000 shares of Apple right now is not cheap. You know, it's going to be $163,000 in equity, and that is not cheap. You know, and so people could act like, oh, I trade so small because I buy 100 shares of Apple, but like again, 100 shares of Apple is $16,000 worth of equity. And so it comes from people that fundamentally don't understand the market, you know, most of the time. Like you could criticize me for buying 50 or 100 shares, but if we're talking about Apple, that's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equity. And considering the range, I mean, come on. Uh, Yo, why does my TD Ameritrade account, which is a margin account, withhold margin use after a sell for maintenance call? When can I use margin again? I don't know, bro. You want to reach out to them, dude. Yeah, you know, like I said, I get that a lot. People are like, "Oh, you trade so small. You're buying 50 shares, bro. 50 shares." It's like, bro, 50 shares of Apple is like $8,000, $9,000 worth of equity. You know, most of the time I'm buying, like lately I've been buying literal the SPY, like SPY. And I've been buying like 25 to 100 shares of this. 100 shares of the SPY is $45,000 worth in equity, bro. You know, and so again, it just comes from people that they can't critique my trading because I'm green every day, so they just look for other stuff to complain about instead of focusing on themselves. You know, cheers to you. Helps me motivate me to do better, honestly. Uh, yeah, ACET dip. I don't know, man. I'm starting to. We're sitting in it. I don't know what we want to do. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just trade with them. I'm fine with my trading. You know what I mean? Like people get weird with me because people. The reality of it is, like, as my YouTube channel gets larger and larger, the people that have been hating on me most of the time, it must suck to see because like they're watching me, they're hoping I fail, and then when we do better and better, they feel some type of way about it. So what do? They attack my trading instead. You know, it's all good. I understand the psychology, but you love to see it. Cheers to you guys. You know. Honestly, it helps me. Right. I'll trade 50 shares of anything moving. Yeah, me too, man. Um, like I said, 50 shares is 50 shares, bro. I'll trade it. Like sometimes I think, like in pre-market, I've been buying like 10 or 20 shares, but these are stocks that have a huge range. And so these are stocks that are gapping up, 50% in pre-market, 30, 40% in pre-market. So we're just testing with these shares. We're just kind of poking around and testing it. Hey, thank you, Casey. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, you know, Joe. You know, bro. Like I said, must suck though because they just gotta watch me get bigger and bigger. You know, you love to see it. 100%. What's up, Cal? Almost 8 a.m. Yeah, we'll see. The 8 a.m. scrum. We'll see what happens here. I'm in ACAT. We'll see what we get. Oh, my bad, Casey. No, I appreciate it. I got you. I'll remember now for sure. But I appreciate the support, sister. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of the time, like, if you're, and I'll say this just to clarify, like, if for all those that are just now watching the stream, I'm a scalper. And so I might take small individual positions, right? But when I'm trading 10 to 15 times a day, those little small individual positions add up in size. And that's the essence of what scalping is to begin with, is it's taking very small positions, or it's not taking small positions, but it's taking small short-term trades over and over and over again. The reason they call it scalping is because it's taking a little bit off the top. You know, just taking a little bit off the top and doing that over and over and over again until it adds up. You know, that's why it's called that. So it's by definition, I'm scalping these moves, and understandable. Okay. So, Playmaker, do you like the movie Super Troopers? You should, bro. If you don't, I'm disappointed, dude. You gotta love that movie. Hey, nice ditto. Hey, do your thing. Yeah, to be honest, this is my logic. I was actually talking to Richard when I bought the puppy from Richard. I was actually talking to Richard about why I think scalping works. And my logic for scalping is like, okay, if you're good enough at technical analysis, right? Like if you're good enough at short-term trading, then in my opinion, it's actually a safer form of trading. You know, you're holding less risk. The longer you hold a position, the more risk you ultimately have. And so with scalping, you're not holding positions for very long, so you're not holding on to risk for very long. That's the first pro of scalping. The second pro is that if you're good enough at technical trading, at least for me, I can pretty accurately predict short-term movement. You know, if I catch a trend, I can pretty accurately predict short-term movement. The longer it goes, like if I'm trying to predict what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes. Nobody does. But I might be able to tell you what's going to happen in the next 30 seconds, you know, and that's all I want. That's all I want to take advantage of is what happens in 30 seconds. It's easier to predict, if that makes sense. And also in terms of like probabilities, you know, you're using the, in terms of probabilities, the more trades you get into, if you're a profitable trader, it's kind of like poker. Okay, the best way I can explain it is poker, because there's a lot of correlations between trading and poker. But like in poker, you might have variance. You're going to have variance. You're going to have positive and negative variance in poker. You're going to have good things. Okay, I'll put it this way. You're going to make money with the wrong hand. You're going to win with the worst hand, and you're going to lose with the best hand sometimes. So you're going to have variance. It's not just best hand equals win, right? You're going to have variance. Sometimes pocket aces are going to lose, right? Same thing in trading. Sometimes you're going to do everything right and you're still going to lose in trading. But when you get into more positions, the more trades you get involved with, the more that skews that number in the more accurate direction, right? So the more trades you get involved with, the more it ultimately boosts your probabilities. Because if you're a good trader over the long run, you should make money. If you're a winning poker player, regardless of short-term variance, you should make money over the long run. And so by getting into more individual trades, that should ultimately lead me to a higher chance and higher probability of success, if that makes sense. And that's why I like scalping. You know, it's not for everybody. You got to have a little bit larger account for most people, at least. And it's not for everybody, of course. But there's some interesting dynamics to it. And I think it's really profitable if you can do it right. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, the name of the channel is Beginner Trading. What kind of example would John be setting? Having little guys swing their whole account? Yeah. Yeah. You tell me right meow. You know? What's up, Richard? Hey, bro, the puppy's doing great, dude. The puppy's doing great, bro. She's so sweet, man. She's warmed up a lot. Yeah. I have 3 day trades available. Just bought 250 shares of CFVI at 14.45. What do you think a good sell is? Stop loss is bull flag on the 5 minutes below, but it's below VWAP. Yeah, for me, I don't know what a good. All I know is the levels that I'm drawing out. And the levels I have are 1550, 14s, and those are the two most relevant levels for me personally here. Now, I can't say what you should do. We're getting a little bit of lag here, so my apologies, guys. Get a little bit of lag. Stick around if you haven't. You know, the lag will go away pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we spent some time with her earlier, bro. She's sweet, man. She follows me around at the hip, dude. She is following me around everywhere, bro. Carol's kind of mad now because when we first got her, she followed Carol around and she didn't trust me. But at this point in time, she's following me around everywhere, dude. You know, and I love to see it, of course, because I'm gonna be her. Like, I'm kind of the leader, and she needs to understand that. But she's sweet, man. She's a good dog. Did you work on her? Did you work with her at potty training at all? Because she's almost potty trained already. She's doing good. You know, she knows where her bathroom is. She has a little bit of trouble holding it all night, but I brought her out this morning at like 5 a.m. and she went. You know. BFRI, guys. So we got BFRI. It's back up to 420s. LGVN. All right, we're still in ACET. CFVI is pulling back a little bit. Anything else, man? It's a slow day, guys. There's just nothing going on. LVGN, yeah, LVGN or LGVN. I think you meant. We're still watching this one. Oh, it just popped. LGVN just popped back up to 21s here, guys. 21s for LGVN. So crazy move. All right, so we're still in CEI. We're watching LGVN here. It's trying. It's back up there, you know. We're still in ACET, and we'll see what we get. All right, so Jack, I got you, bro. So Jack says, this is a really good question. Educational question. Yeah. All right, so someone dumbed this down for me. This is always mentioned every morning in the chat. What exactly are offerings and what role does it play on price action? Okay, so, all right, so listen to what I'm about to say. I got you. All right, so offerings, I'm probably about to get out of ACET. I'm not going to hold this long. We'll let it test VWAP under 1350s, and then under 1350s, we're jumping out right here. And yeah, we're going to jump out. All right, we're out. It's a small trade. We'll come back to it. But anyways, so yeah, listen to what I'm about to say. All right, so whenever a stock IPOs on the market, it's an IPO. What is it? What does IPO stand for? Initial public offering. It's the first time a company is offering shares to the public. All right, so it's the first time the public can buy shares, and they are offered those shares by the company. Now, that's the first offering, the initial public offering. Now, a company at any time, as long as they've registered it. So usually they have to register these offerings beforehand. They have to tell the SEC, hey, look, you know, we might sell more shares. This is how many shares we can sell, depending on how much they've registered historically. And then they will do what's called an offering, which is just them offering more shares. It's dilution. It's them selling more shares, adding more shares to the float, thus diluting the company. And a lot of the time, the offering is going to be at a specific price. And so you'll hear, like, most of the time an offering drops stocks because it's dropping down to a specific price, right? And so the company is offering more shares. It's selling shares, diluting themselves a little bit, and they're usually dropping the price. And so if a stock is at, A lot of the time, the company will wait for the stock to get pushed up a lot and then decide to sell more shares. But again, selling shares is usually not a good thing short term for a few different reasons. Number one is that it's obviously dilution. They're adding more shares to the float, thus diluting the company. And in turn, that causes a certain degree of skepticism for that company. The other problem is that when a stock does an offering, a lot of the time it's going to be at a lower price. They're not going to sell shares at the highest price they're at right now. They're usually going to take a little bit of a discount so that they can make sure that people want to buy those shares. And so if the stock is at, like, say, $5, the company might do an offering at like $3.50 or $4. And when that offering happens, the stock price is going to tank all the way back down to the offering price. So if it's at $5 and the offering price is $3.50, the stock is going to correct down to $3.50, thus tanking the stock. And so that's what an offering is. That's why they use it, and that's why it's kind of a bad thing. Now, long term, in the end, the company makes more money from offerings because obviously the more shares in the float, the more the company makes. You got 10 million more shares and you got people buying up those shares, you're going to make whatever that is. If the stock price is $2 and you sell 10 million shares, then that's $20 million the company's bringing in revenue. And so some companies purely do offerings because they don't make money elsewhere. They're usually the cheapest, scammiest companies that can't make money outside of selling more shares and diluting their company. Now, some offerings are not bad because the company makes money with those offerings and in turn can put that money to use and stuff like that. But that's kind of what offerings are and what they entail. What's up, Tiny? Hope you had a good weekend. Hey, thank you. Buying the dip on Prague and ARTL. All right, we got LGBN popping up a little bit. Here's Prague. ARTL is looking at that. CYTH. CYTH is popping up a little bit here. Let's see why. All right, so CYTH, guys, not the best volume, to be honest, but let's see what the catalyst is for CYTH. We're getting some type of movement here. It's not looking that bad. This is Cyclotherapeutics. They received IND, which is an investigational new drug clearance from the U.S. FDA to advance its phase 2 study of Trapsol Cyclo for the treatment of Alzheimer's. So IND, which is an investigational new drug clearance from the FDA for CYTH. So we'll see if it holds at like 550. It's got to get over 6 in my opinion, but we'll see. The volume's a little bit light. Let's see what the float is here. The float is 7.5 million, so a very small float, 7.7 million to be exact. Yeah, no worries, Jack. Yeah, and what you learn, you kind of know in the future. Like once you kind of understand what an offering is, you'll be able to really delve deeper into market action and price action that happens from it. Yeah, we got one, Bonnie. I'll post the link here if you want to check out that video. Here, let me find it. Hold on. We got a video on it. I'll show you my scalping strategies in the futures market. All right, so I'll post this video here. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe as well. Of course, you know. Yeah, there's the video right there, Bonnie. It's a video on how I trade futures. Hey, what's up, Jason? Hey, good morning, bro. Okay, so yeah, nighttime was a little tough for her, but Rick. So Rick, nighttime's a little bit tough for her, but she's doing better, bro. You know, she's doing good. I'll see you in a few days. AMC running? Is it really? Here's CYTH. LGVN dipping below VWAP here. Here's AMC. I wouldn't really call this running. I mean, AMC's back green, or it's back over VWAP here, but it's technically red on the day. What happened to AMC yesterday? Was the market just tanking or Friday? Here goes ACET. Maybe we got faked out here. All right, we're getting a little bit of lag here as well. I don't know why my internet's acting like that, but Comcast problems. All right, guys. So AMC back up here, CYTH, and then man, look at ACET. So it looks like I got slightly squeezed out of this, but it's all good. It happens. We'll see what happens with AMC. It's back over 28. ACET is starting to pop. Look, it's at 1420s here. 1420s for ACET, making big moves. All right, CYTH is dumping down a little bit. We got KOLD on the move. It's at 1302, so we're getting some movement here. This is an ETF. So what's the underlying root of this ETF? No, I didn't see it play. What happened? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. GTEC's presentation at 9 a.m. All right, so KOLD making moves. Look at ACET and then CFBI popping up here. So CFBI, there's 1475s. CFBI and ACET starting to really rip up here, guys. Yeah, another slow day for sure, Rick. Yeah, vote on the poll right now as well, guys. Are you buying the dip? If yes, if what? Leave a comment, vote on the poll. We got KOLD making moves. All right, so KOLD making pops. All right. All right, guys. So we got a pullback here to 1450s for ACET. I'm kind of thinking about buying it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys see. Um, uh, all right, so we have CFVI up there to 1480s here. We'll see if AMC bounces too. All right, so we do have all right, so we got 1450s for ACTC. I'm checking we have fiber optic internet that's supposed to be in our area sometime soon. I'm waiting for it, hopefully. All right, so ACET's pulling back. I'm kind of tempted to buy this $14 dip. What do you guys think? Yeah, for sure. All right. Morning, John. Saw a video of yours from 2020. Quite the businessman look. You look like you were broadcasting from your Wall Street office. Really? I mean, dude, that's how I do it. What was I? What made me look like a businessman? Yeah, for sure, Richard. Yeah, hit me up with that. I'm still down to do that, bro. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways we can do it, Rick. Sorry. I might get it mixed up, but I'll be sure to remember Rick. But there's a lot of different ways we could do it. And yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm certainly down to do it. Really nicely dressed with glasses. You sure it was me, bro? I mean, I don't know if what was I wearing, a suit or something? Here goes CFVI. I've never been one to get super dressed up for these live streams. Sometimes I was in a robe, you know? ZNGA. All right, so here goes CFVI popping up. GREE dip. Yeah, that one's been taken. ATNF. We got Fury. CLZ, NRXP. It's so slow, man. We got KOLD. What is the ETF of KOLD? Ultra short Bloomberg natural gas. Okay, so this is an inverse natural gas ETF. So as natural gas dips, this goes up, is what this is. I'm kind of tempted to buy this on ACT at 14s here. Look, we'll buy a little bit more, and maybe it's not gonna. What are we down so far on this? We're down $7. Okay, reasonable. We'll see if this 14 dip works. Under 14, we'll get out. Yeah, it was a very good video. All right, well, thank you, man. Yeah, honestly, the hospital stream gets talked about a lot, but like the reality of it is that like the hospital stream gets talked about a lot, but like I had nothing else to do from the hospital. Like I was sitting there with my laptop, I had all my streaming gear, and I'm just kind of like I had nothing to do. Like I'm not much of a TV person. Like unless I can watch a movie, I'm just not into it. And so I'm not much of a TV person. So I'm sitting at the hospital. I had nothing to do. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna live stream then. You know, and the hospital had good internet at the time. So I mean, you know. How do you get the watermark in the top left of the chart? I'm not sure. All right, so we're in 10 shares of ACET, and maybe we'll lose here. It's all good either way. We've been kind of scaling up in size, and I've kind of gotten into the rhythm of how I'm going to trade. Like, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. Like the way I'm going to trade from now on is I'm going to trade penny stocks in that first 30 minutes because those are when, they're usually popping off. And then after they start to quiet down, then I'm going to transition to trading just the S&P 500. Maybe sometimes like AMD or Apple or something like that. But like after that first 20 minutes, we let the trend form in the overall market. And then it's a little bit easier to attack like a specific trend in the market after 15 or 20 minutes of like movement, price action. That way we can judge the trend better and we can just attack that trend. Worked really well last week. And we're going to see if we can keep it going this week. I looked it up. It was July 14th, about 179,000 views. Very studious. Look, oh, you're talking about my back testing video, right? You're talking about where I back test the moving average crossover. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good video. And I did have glasses on. All right, so we're chilling in ACET here, watching KOLD and natural gas. Taco, guys. The stock Taco. Huge gap up. This must be either an acquisition of some sort. That's what I'm guessing here for Taco. Got to be an acquisition, no? The gap up looks like an acquisition. What is this? Jack in the Box to acquire Del Taco for $12.50 a share. Yeah, acquisition. Jack in the Box is buying Taco. Yeah. All right, guys. So, what's your favorite stock right now? Let me ask this question. What's your favorite? The beach streams are dope. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Don't know what I'm doing. Been trying to figure it out for a while. I am short-term trading stocks, so I'm buying stocks and then selling them very quick, short-term. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? AMC. Yeah, here's AMC. Down today, but not that down, but still down, nevertheless. ACET up to 1420s. RCAT, CYTH trying to make moves too. Look at CYTH here. We looked at this one earlier, just didn't hold its gains. And so we'll see if it comes back or what's going on with it. NNDM, BYNE, CFVI, Zynga, CLSN. What's up, Emmanuel? Hey, y'all be sure to hit that like button, guys. We do this every weekday morning for free right here. Dude, what the heck is wrong with my mic, bro? Am I really gonna have to buy a new mic here? I don't know. Let me know. Can y'all still hear me? Why does my mic keep doing that? Anyways, yeah, I mean, Smurf, it's an OTC. It's not really my style. But the daily chart looks good. Very strong looking daily chart. I'm watching like $2, you know, but it's not really my style. I'm probably not going to trade it. But $2, I think, is a big level. All right, so we're going to let ACT test VWAP, and then we'll jump out of it if it doesn't look good. What's up, Ed? Hey, good morning, bro. All right, good, Bubba. What's up, Bubba? Hey, good to see you, bro. What's up, Eric? All right, cool. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit too bored and trading a little bit too actively in pre. Luckily, it's small, but not really the most exciting morning. Yeah, we're going to get out here. I just don't feel like toying with this anymore. Maybe it sets back up, but it's just not holding at all, unfortunately. I'd rather not lose too much and come back to it later if it sets up well. All right, so ACT dumping down, CFVI under VWAP as well. We got Taco moving up on the Jack in the Box acquisition here. IGC is showing up in VIV. Up there to 54s. Hey, yes, sir, Bubba. Good to see you as well, bro. Yeah. Mike is good. All right, cool. Also, for the time being, guys, if you want to try out these scanners, even though it's a slow day, we kind of got to use the scanners to find something moving, because aside from that, it's just a pretty dull and boring day. But for the time being, if you want to check out if you want to check out Benzinga, and Benzinga is super useful. They have a 2-week free trial that you can try out without even needing a credit card number. So you can try it out for free, see if you like the scanners. Great scanners, super good news resources. I'm pretty sure if you try them, you're going to like it. And so check out the link for Benzinga. You can try it out completely free for 2 weeks with their 2-week free trial without even needing a CC number. So check them out. ZNGA. Yeah, so Fridays actually look pretty good with ZNGA. I'm watching like $6 to see if $6 can hold support. You know, looking at the daily chart, it's a pretty weak looking stock. I don't know enough about the company though to say whether it could be oversold or not. I know the last day doesn't look bad though. Let's see if it bounces at like $6. You know. I've never used a dairy, to be honest. SQ. Recent name change. I like SQ. I think SQ was a great product and is a great product. I like the company. Short term, I don't know. You know, gotten hit pretty hard in the last 2 months or so. But generally, I like the company. I might buy the dip if it sets up well enough, but I don't know. Maybe not. All right, good. Hey, Rye, just a heads up, you might be a little bit late in the stream, so make sure to click the live button. Catch back up if you are, brother. Yeah, so he said TOS scanners are okay. They refresh in 3-minute intervals, so you might miss fast moves. Yeah, for sure. Still watching CFVI here. All right, guys. So aside from these in the market, what's your favorite right now? Let's all get a conversation regarding what everybody's favorite stocks are right now and why. So what's everybody's favorite stock this morning and why? Because currently not really the best looking market right now. Kind of dull, boring. Uh, let's see if we can find anything else that looks good, but not really a super exciting popping market. Um, we'll see what we get, but not really the most exciting market. All right, guys. So reading the chat here, long-term TRXH slim pickets today. Yeah, ACET not bad. CFVI has movement and volatility. Yeah, we'll see if it happens. Dare FDA approval. DRE getting a little bit of lag, guys. So just a heads up. Dare's up. We can watch it. Taco, Jack in the Box acquisition, Smurf. Okay, yeah, these last 3 weeks have been tough. ARDX is getting some volume now. Yeah, we're watching ARDX for sure. And ARDX is up to 160s here now. So this is the one that we might not have paid attention to a ton, but it's back up to 160s here. So we'll see if that happens. GameStop got me feeling some sort of way. Yeah, ARDX is popping up. Past week has been horrible for my portfolio. Cut in half, bag holding now. That's tough, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. You'll bounce back. Every day's a new day, brother. Big oil trying Tesla. CYTH. Yeah, I saw CYTH earlier. Just didn't do much after that. Kind of fell back down some. I tend to like ARDX. These three. So CFBI, ACET, and ARDX are probably in my top three. Let me know what your top three is, but those are probably my tops. Who knows if they're going to stay that way? I'm certainly not saying they're going up. Yeah, so SEC, Tesla finally under 1K here, down 2.6% today. And basically, the reason Tesla is down is because, like somebody mentioned in the chat, the SEC has opened a probe into their related whistleblower claims on solar panel defects. So that's the catalyst here. ARDX. ARDX is a new price target over $12 from an analyst. Yeah, I don't see that one today for ARDX. ARDX got a float of 97 million. It's over 160 though, and I do think this is a relevant level. I think if we look at pre-market here, we got some tops up here like 170s, 175s. Tesla, first time in a long time below 1K and 50 DMA. I typically avoid it, but may look for a bounce today. Hey, good luck, Aaron. I feel you. What's up with SQ and PayPal? All right, here goes CFVI. Up there testing $15 here. Testing 15 for CFVI here. It's up to almost 15 now. Been very sideways for the last hour or two for this one, but we're still paying attention to it, and we'll see what happens. I gotta check Top Shot. I think Top Shot. See what my cards are looking like. I know they got a new pack for tomorrow here. Yeah. Let's see what the drop entails. Okay, so I'm eligible. All right, so yeah, tomorrow, and they got a new pack dropping. All right, so here goes CFVI testing $15 here. Testing $15. Ooh, dude, my Carmelo Anthony card is starting to get run up in price. That's cool. All right, so we'll see if AFC bounces at 27s here. I think a lot of people are watching to see if we do. CFVI is the new DWAC. CFVI popping. Yeah, CFVI at 15s. Let's see if it breaks 15. Again, let's look at this 1550 level. Do you think CFVI hits that, or what do you guys think it's going to do? AMC going down? Yeah, AFC's down to 27. Let's see if it bounces right here at the VWAP, the previous VWAP area. We'll see if that holds. Got a lot of levels. Here's ACET popping back up to. It's at 1420s. 1420s for ACET. We'll see if it continues or what's going to happen here for it. Buying more than AMC dip, and NDM is about 28% under cash value, 3D printing, low cash burn. So NNDM, it's at 414s. I see TOMZ on the move too. Look at TOMZ, Tom's. TOMZ, guys, is currently at 215s, 214s for Tom's. TOMZ. This is Tommy Environmental Solutions, flow to 14 million. Looking up the catalyst, they're launching their SteraMist Amazon store featuring the SteraPak leading disinfection system for all industries. So they did have a catalyst that dropped. They're launching their SteraMist Amazon store is what this is. Again, small float stock is currently up to 218. So we've got this high of the day from Friday sitting at 250 roughly, a little bit under 250, and we're currently at about 220s right now for TOMZ. And so we'll see if that continues. Small float, less than 20 million. As for the catalyst here, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let me look up the catalyst. All right, so the Amazon digital storefront expands our sales channel, which allows Tommy to optimize and streamline the buying process for customers. Launching of SteraMist Amazon store, the recent launch of the SteraPak has generated significant interest in commercial space. Ease of purchase remains a critical aspect of our target market, and listing on Amazon will allow us to distribute SteraPak on a larger scale. And the SteraPak is the leading mechanical disinfection system for any area. I don't know, man. Listing your products on Amazon is not some super good catalyst, in all honesty. As somebody that's bought and sold on Amazon really heavily, it's not like it's any type of game-changing thing. Anybody can list on Amazon, and so I don't think that this catalyst specifically is some type of crazy good catalyst, because it's just listing it on Amazon. Like, anybody can do that, it's not like they have to be approved for it. Anybody can do it, and so I'm just not super impressed with the catalyst, but maybe it rips up. I don't know. Sometimes these low float stocks, the catalyst is insignificant. What matters is the momentum. And this one's got a low float. It's over 2s. It ripped up really big. It's over VWAP. It's over the previous closing price. Up 21% today. So not bad moves all around, but yeah, we'll see what we get. We'll see what happens. Yeah, when Amazon listings are big things. Yeah, it's not really a partnership with Amazon. It's just, it kind of is, but it's just them deciding to list it on Amazon. Like I said, a little bit fluffy of a news release, in all honesty. Like, they're acting like there's some type of big deal with Amazon, but really they're just listing it on Amazon, which anybody can do. I can create my own product and list it on Amazon. It's not like Amazon's partnering with me. It's just I'm listing it on Amazon. probably haven't even spoken to Amazon. They're just listing it on there. So it sounds better than it actually is, in all honesty. Now, again, who knows what this is going to do, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got some resistance levels here, 250, 225. We're at 213s now, and who knows. ACET and CFVI are both kind of rejecting at VWAP here, so we'll see. Yeah, I saw that SEC has opened an investigation into Tesla over whistleblower claims on solar panel defects. Yeah, I see that. Tesla below 1,000 now. It'll be fine though. I mean, Tesla's still very strong, but yeah, below 1,000. I think if you look at the broader trend, Tesla's doing pretty good. DOCU. Yeah, DocuSign got hammered. Rough reaction to this crash. What caused this big drop in DocuSign here? So this was on the 3rd. So this was over the weekend. What happened? Or Friday. All right, so analysts downgrading the company. I guess they had here, let me look. All right, so Shaw Law Firm encourages investors in DocuSign with losses of up to 100K to contact the firm. Work from home, trade fades, technical breakdown. Third quarter slowing down. So bad third quarter results, downgrades, and the Shaw Law Firm encourages investors in DocuSign with losses of 100K to contact them. So yeah, basically the perfect storm of bad news for DocuSign. Now, I'm not sure what this one is. It depends on the float. What's the market cap and the float size here? So market cap is 26 billion. Float's 200 million. So this is a huge company. I don't know. I don't think it'll be okay, but who knows? Yeah, Money Monday slow. Lucid looks good. Yeah, Lucid down. Like I said, are you guys buying the dip? And if so, what are you buying the dip in? I think it's dip buying time for the market. And who knows what I'm going to buy the dip in. I know I already bought the dip in some crypto games and crypto gaming coins. But see what happens in the future. ACET and CFVI both kind of rejecting, coming back some. Yeah, honestly, that's the problem. Are you laughing yet? They just let you sign documents. They're a Google plugin away from extinction, 100%. Like I'll put it this way: I look at companies that might leave or that might be vulnerable in the market, and I think DocuSign might be one of them. And it's for a few different reasons. It's for the same reason that I always said. What was the one I always said was vulnerable? Smile Direct Club, vulnerable to competition. There's certain companies that are just vulnerable to competition. I think DocuSign is certainly one of them. Their software, what it's called, what DocuSign technically is called is SaaS, Software as a Service company. And so it's just software. The software isn't necessarily proprietary. I've used software like that for years in real estate, and so I think it's a good company, and I think it'll probably be fine, to be honest, though, because I think it's the big name brand in the company. Now, again, if one of the big boys try to compete in that space like Google or Facebook or somebody like that, then we're talking big problems. But for now, I think DocuSign's fine. Netflix, man, I haven't heard about Netflix in a while. Netflix, aside from this latest little crash here, Netflix has been looking really healthy over the last year. Yeah, I invest long term. Yeah, what's up, day trading? Adobe? Yeah. Yeah, if Microsoft starts dropping free document signing software into their Adobe packages, then DocuSign would go bye-bye. That's the problem, is that they're vulnerable. CLRB, no catalyst, LITB, ACT, trying, TOMZ. All right, so Tom's back up to 220s. Let's see if we bounce the view up at 2 here. Certainly possible. Yeah, that's right, Ace. You know it. All right, what's up, Tony? What's up, bro? How's that job going, dude? Juan will be here. There's some days where he's here, some days when he's not, you know. DraftKings, I don't know, man. All right, here goes TOMZ popping up, breaking highs. DraftKings, I don't know. I'm a little bit tempted to buy this dip, too, in DraftKings. It just depends on how things are going to affect sports. HelloSign, yeah, I've never used HelloSign, and I actually have DocuSign. You know, so like I actually use DocuSign pretty regularly, but like it still leaves it vulnerable as a company. You know, it's still vulnerable as a company. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, guys. Run it up now. Also, vote on the poll. Right now, we got almost a little bit under 400 votes. Are you buying the dip today? If yes, of what? Leave a comment. Let us know. 53% of you saying yes. 47% of you saying no. TOMZ popping up, guys. Up to 220s. Big rip for TOMZ over 220s. Looking healthy. Hey, well, nice, Tony. Good to see you, bro. SoFi. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about SoFi, too. Here's TOMZ rip. DraftKings. I don't know. What do you guys think about DraftKings? The news on TOMZ is that they're listing their products into the Amazon marketplace, which again, I think is a little bit fluffy of a news release. Anybody can list on Amazon. It's not like they're partnering themselves. Like they're just deciding to list their products in Amazon. You know, like anybody can open up an Amazon store, list whatever. You know, it's not anything super special, to be honest. And them acting like they have this big partnership with Amazon seems a little bit misleading, to be honest, in my opinion, for TOMZ. Not against the company. I just think it's a little bit misleading, them making this a real catalyst and announcing it to the world that they're going to list their products on Amazon. Wow. You know, anybody can freaking list their products on Amazon, bro. It's not like it's a real partnership. And so it just seems a little misleading in all honesty. But it looks like traders are buying it up. So, hey, who cares what the real reason is? If it's moving, it's moving. And if it's got a low float, it can really move. So, hey. Yeah, that's a reasonable thesis. Last call out. Everything goes on sale in crypto. Yeah, I tend to feel the same. I mean, get some cheap buys. I bought up some crypto gaming stocks. Whatever happened to 1SQ? 1SQ crypto going crazy. All right, guys. So TOMZ pulling back. We got some stuff moving. It's better than earlier. Candy, automaker, at 340s. Hey, do your thing, Tony. Good luck, bro. $100 challenge is tough, bro. It's a tough challenge. K and DI gapped up a little bit. This is an automaker. I don't know. We'll see. SPI, Taco. What about AMD, Apple? One that I'm kind of thinking about buying the dip on is Disney. Disney, I think, is one of the healthiest companies that's down big in the last year. Not big, but it's down big in the last, like, 6-7 months. Hey, well, good luck, bro. That's a tough challenge, dude. All right, so we got TOMZ at 230s here, bouncing right at that 220s, 230s, 240s. So look at TOMZ ripping up here. We got 248, which is the high from Friday for TOMZ. We're at 230s right now. 230s. I don't know, Mike. We're thinking about DraftKings. I don't know. I kind of like Disney here. SGBX reversing here. Here's TOMZ at 230s. What's up, Kelly? AMC announces second NFT, and I own AMC NFT. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I've talked to so many people, and they're like, yeah, I love AMC. I love AMC. But, like, most of the people I've talked to have been, like, new, young investors that don't have a ton of market experience. Now, I'm not saying AMC's bad. I tend to think that anytime a stock has this large of a following, that, you know, that the chances of it making big squeezes are certainly higher. But it's one of those things where you just hear so much unrealistic, you know, predictions, so many unrealistic predictions that it kind of skews the thing a little bit. Yeah. Hey, nice, Ken. The earth is flat. That's silly. Play. I hope so, Tony. It's time, bro. I'm a big poker player myself. It's time that they legalized it. You know, I mean, the reality of it is, it's not, I wouldn't say it's legal, but you can still do it if you're in Texas or wherever, right? It's just less regulated, which is bad for people, right? You want to be good for people. People are going to do it regardless of whether it's allowed or not. And so it's one of those things. It's kind of like drug legalization, right? Like the reason the drug laws are just stupid. They're just dumb, bro. They're intentionally that way for other interests, but people are going to do it regardless, man. Like, people are going to do it no matter what you say. You know, people are going to bet on sports. Every guy I know of bets on sports. Literally every guy. Like, every guy I could think of bets on sports. You know, and so it's one of those things that people are going to do it anyway. Like, no matter what you say, people are going to do it. And so you might as well regulate it and keep it a safe place to do it at, instead of making them do it in the alleys. You know what I mean? And that's why it's dumb. And that's why the whole thing is just looking out for big corporations that have an interest in having it not be illegal or not be legal. You know, big corporations have an interest in these things being illegal so they can profit more from it, you know, and the government to a certain extent. And so it's one of those things, just legalize it and regulate it. You know, it's going to be better for people. What's the short interest on TOMZ? Might be prep for a short squeeze. Let's take a look. We can pull up the Squeeze app, and again, you can download the Squeeze app. I'll post the link here. It gives you free short float data and information. Short float currently on TOMZ is only 1%. Short volume today, though, is 35%. So 35% short volume today, pretty high. Short volume of 5.5 mil, volume of 15.6 million, market cap of 34.4 mil. Small float, about 8.5% institutionally owned. No ratings here. And so if you want to download the Squeeze app, you can. You get free short float data and information at this app. Download it now. Definitely appreciate the love and support if you do. Here's the link. Right, but Frank, that's the crazy part, bro. And here's the reality of this, Frank. This is the crazy part of it. And all I ask is that you listen, you think about this and what I'm about to say objectively. But the reason people's kids get hurt, serious, like think about this objectively, without having your own bias into it. Like really think about this, okay? The reason people's kids get hurt is because there's a legal market of it. If it was regulated, it wouldn't be like this. You know, the reason people's kids are dying is mostly from fentanyl, right? Fentanyl is usually what's doing it. You know why? Is because instead of having, I don't know about that, but it's coming across the border, and that's the problem. But like with things like cannabis and stuff like that, the reason it's a gateway drug, like the reason it leads to other drugs, is because they have to go to an illegal drug dealer to buy it. And eventually that illegal drug dealer is going to be like, yo, I got all this other stuff. And that's how kids get hooked. That's how it happens. 100%. That's how it happens. And so the way to curb that and make people's kids safer is to legalize it and regulate it. Because without it being legalized and regulated, they have to go to sketchy people to get it. And those sketchy people are eventually going to offer them other things. It's a very self-evident and obvious thing. That's why it's a gateway drug, you know. To be honest, they know this. Like the people preaching against it, most people know this and they understand it. It's just they've been conditioned so long to think, oh, what about the kids? We're just legalizing another drug on the street. It's stupid. You know, the reason it's a gateway drug is because it's illegal. You know, but nobody wants to talk about it like that. And the reality of it is, people just get brainwashed by media, unfortunately. You know. Yeah, iPhone apps coming soon, Ken. So yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah, whatever. I mean, regardless of how it's pronounced. Yeah. All right, so ACET, we're looking at this, but it's not really looking that great. I'm looking at CFVI for the long-term chart as well, and this one's a little bit weirder in terms of like long-term price action. We'll see. Yeah, for sure, Eddie. There's a ton of reasons why it should be legalized and regulated. You know, number one, because people are going to do it anyway. You know, it's also about having an even standard of what's legal and what's not. You know, you can't sell liquor and objectively more harmful things that kills thousands and thousands of people every year at a gas station and then say, oh, weed is bad. You know, drugs are bad. You know, same people are having a glass of scotch every night. You know, chain smoking Marlboro Reds and crying about cannabis. Um, CHPT. Let me see. It's got to get over the previous closing price. Previous closing price is up there to 2150s or so. We'll see if it breaks. LIXT is showing up, but doesn't really look good. I also see VYNE. The float's got to be, I don't know what the float is. Let me check the float for VYNE here. VYNE Therapeutics, about 50 million in the float, so it's not super small. Yeah. All right, so what are you guys watching right now? It's a slow day. CFVI. Yeah, we're waiting for it. Mark, I see MARK, which is running on PHUN and DWAC movement here. So here's PHUN, here's DWAC. Mark is kind of moving with that. You know, it's at 48. All right, so Mark is popping back up. I don't know what the catalyst is here for Mark. At 99 million in the float. They had a catalyst that just dropped that said Remark Holdings received $30 million of debt financing from Mudrick Capital. And so Mudrick Capital is a diversified global technology company with leading AI solutions and digital media properties. Announced $30 million debt financing deal with Mudrick Capital. It's going to be used to pay off debts, liabilities, working capital for existing products, new business initiatives, including infrastructure, security, and data. And they're also planning to invest in NFT and metaverse businesses. So we'll see what happens there too. Yeah, it's all right, Tiny. You know, we have one of these combos at least once every week or two. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I'm not sure, Christian, about that. Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? All right, 1 p.m. Gotta set an alarm for 1 p.m. That's when the next drop for the NBA Top Shot comes out. All right. DWAC. Yeah, we're looking at DWAC. It's at 47. It's gapping up today. There goes ACET trying. Let's see if TOMZ bounces at $2. ISPC. Yeah, I know ISPC has gone kind of crazy lately too. But it's a slow Friday, man. We're getting a little bit of stuff heating up right before the bell, but still not really great, I would say. Still pretty dull day currently. Tempted to buy an NVIDIA call contract. Hey, well, good luck, brother. All right, we do have CFVI pulling back a little bit, and then ACET is ripping up. AMC trying to hold support here. LITM. We got AMC here. AMC pulling back to the VWAP. Do y'all think AMC bounces? All right, so ASTR showing up on the scans too. Here's ASTR. Look at it popping up. It's at 950s. Let's see if we can figure out what the catalyst is for ASTR here. Astra Space. Yeah. And so looking at the catalyst here again, ASTR up there to 950s. Big range here over the previous closing price too. They announced the launch for NASA from Cape Canaveral in January. So they announced the launch from NASA from Cape Canaveral. Space News from Friday is doing well also. So we'll see if this holds here. The float's got to be pretty small. Or no, pretty large, I guess. 118 million. All right, so TOMZ pulling back to $2 here. We'll see if we bounce at 2. We got DWC at 47.50s. ACET up to 14s. And we got CFVI trying to make moves as well. Hey, good luck. Hey, what's up, Wretched? Hey, good to see you, bro. Yeah, DWC is moving. It's up there at 47.40s. All right, so let's talk about what we're looking for here in the market. All right, so we talk about our strategies a lot here, and we're going to look at some examples of this. Let me know what the big movers. We're going to do a little bit of tech time, and so stick around. We're going to do a little bit of tech time. All right, so what are some of the big movers from last week? Let's take a look at them. We have, I know we had CFVI moving now, of course, but what are some of the big movers from last week so we can take a look at what's moving and we can talk about some strategies here. Yeah, TOMZ, we'll see if we bounce here. But let me know, what's some of the big movers from yesterday? ISIG. From last week, what moved a lot? ARDX. Yeah, ARDX is one that we kind of forgot about this morning, but it's doing okay. All right, so ARDX will work. We'll look at this one for the first one, all right, because we got a few good moves that we could look at for ARDX. So I want to show you guys what my favorite strategy is, and I've talked about this strategy a lot on this channel. So we've talked about it a lot. All right, so my favorite strategy here is pretty simple. All right, so I'm looking for downward moves at the open. If I'm trading some of these stocks, there's 2 moves I look for. The VWAP is going to be the level at which influences the rest of the trade, right? So at the opening bell, if we get a good gap up, like say ARDX, we're going to look for some catalysts here. And the catalysts that we're ultimately looking for are big crosses over VWAP. All right, so we have ARDX here. It opens up below the VWAP. You can see it below the VWAP here. Like our big catalyst that we're looking for ARDX is we want to see a cross over VWAP, and then we want to buy the pullback, preferably if the pullback's to that opening previous high level. And so we have this move here. We have it below the VWAP. When we get this big pop right here, we're going to look at this level. You know, we're gonna kind of zoom into this level here, and we're gonna look to buy a pullback into that level. So we got a volume surge. You can see volume coming in. We got to cross over the VWAP area, and then we're looking for a pullback here. So we're looking for a pullback like this. You know, that way we're buying up this dip here. And then we're just looking to attack a quick bounce. And this is a scalping setup. So you attack the quick bounce, you get in, you get out, you move on with your day. It kind of looks like a cup and handle, red to green. People are going to call it a lot of different things, A, B, C, D, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty universal momentum pattern. You'll see a lot of gurus claim that they invented it. The reality is it's pretty universal strategy that a lot of other traders use and implement with their own trading. Even if we look at it on the next day, we got a very similar thing. Again, what do we get? We get a stock that opens up below the VWAP. The volume's a little bit less favorable here. So the volume's not great. But again, what do we see? We see a stock underneath VWAP. We look for a cross over VWAP. And what are we buying? We're buying the pullback to this opening high right here, the high of that first 5 minutes. All right. And so we get the rip, and then we buy a pullback to where? To the high of the first 5 minutes right here. And then we look for a bounce. Same strategy. And you'll see this strategy happen over and over again. It's a really universal strategy. It doesn't just work in penny stocks. It works everywhere. All right, so there's another example of the same strategy. All right, here is another one. It's not exact. It's never going to be perfect. But again, we have an open below VWAP here. All right, let me get this out of the way. Again, we got an open below VWAP. What we look for is we look for this high. We want to see a pullback to this level and to the VWAP. It's not just this level. We want to see a pullback to this and the VWAP. And so again, what do we get? We get a rip over VWAP here. We get volume that came in as it happened. And then again, we're looking for just this dip down to that previous opening range high right here. If we extend this to the right, we're pulling back pretty close. That's not a good level. Let me get a even level here. All right, so look, where are we buying it? We're buying the pullback to that very specific level right here. And then again, we're riding the bounce. And you can play the bounce however you want. You can either hold it long term, you can scalp it like me and take it really short term. Either way, it's going to work most of the time. I can't guarantee something works all the time, of course, but it's usually going to work a huge percentage of the time. Yeah, so that's ultimately what we look for. We're also going to find some more examples. Even if we look at like the SPY itself, like one of the strategies, that was a penny stock example. Even if we look at like the SPY itself, you'll see a very similar thing happen pretty consistently in these markets. All right, so again, we got to move over VWAP. We got to pull back. It didn't really pull back to that level, but the setup is still pretty similar. Here's another one. And this is one that I think I probably took advantage of here. All right, so again, what do we get? We get a break over VWAP. Here's the previous opening range high right here. And so let's document that level. That's a level I'm always watching. And then what do we get? We get a break over VWAP. Where do we pull back? We pull back to that opening high right here. And then look at the bounce. Again, directly off of that level. Exactly off of that level. This is the strategy we'll take over and over again in the market. You keep going back, you'll see very similar things. One of the big keys, though, is like if a stock opens up like this, it's not going to work out as well. Like when a stock opens up really high relative to the VWAP, it's just not going to work out as well. And so you actually want to see it open up lower below the VWAP if you want to see a reversal trend like this. And so again, looking at it, don't really see it there. I'll put it this way. We're also trading the opposite of this setup on the downside. So we'll short the market with the exact same setup, with the exact same strategy. And again, what do we see here? We see an open move. So it's above the VWAP. It's the opposite. And then we see a big downturn under VWAP. And where do we short? We short it at the same exact level, but on the downside. Here's the opening range low. And then what happens? We pull back to that exact level and we reject off of it. That's the strategy. It looks like a Z. You know, here's the entry on a short side and really easy, obvious trade to attack. Works a huge percentage of the time. It's one of my most effective and profitable strategies, in all honesty. And again, you can see it here. You know, very similar strategy. If penny stocks are there, if it's in penny stocks, you want to see good volume. You know, if it's penny stocks, you want to see good volume. All right, so here's the same thing. We have that opening range high right here. We get a pop over VWAP. Where do we pull back to? We pull back to that opening range high, same exact spot. And we get a nice bounce up here. And again, you can plan to hold the bounce however long you want to, or however short you want to, I guess I should say. But again, the ultimate strategy remains the same for the most part. You know, there's some subtle differences in the setups, but for the most part, it remains the same. And again, this works on penny stocks, large caps. If we look at AMD, I'm sure we'll see some similar things on it. And so it's a very universal momentum strategy. It's called a lot of different things: red to green, cup and handle, washout long, you know, ABCD. You get a lot of traders that try to trademark it and act like it's proprietary when really it's not. This strategy has been around for a long time. But again, with penny stocks, you want to find good volume. High volume is ultimately going to help you. You know, if you get good volume, it's going to be the best. Carol just came in. The dog's super happy. My VWAP is -2.2 for my deviations, I'm pretty sure. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, I'm here to answer. No, I never thought of that, Sid. Not a bad idea. I never thought of that. I use the daily VWAP, day trading. So I'm not trading long-term patterns. I'm looking for short-term. ISIG. All right, so yeah, ISIG is ripping up, guys. It's at 720s right here, 720. So let's look at the catalyst. All right, John, you know, I talk fast, brother. I talk fast, man. I'm just trying to get it done so we can move on to other stuff. I just wanted to explain that strategy because it's very common momentum strategy. All right, so ISIG, guys, a few things to think about, okay? Number one, what made ISIG start to run? Sitting on that laser pointer. What made ISIG start to run? Does this have a catalyst? All right, so yeah, so it does have a catalyst. They announced the review of strategic alternatives for Insignia Systems Incorporated. Announces a review of strategic alternatives. the commencement of a formal process to explore strategic options to maximize shareholder value. We'll see what happens. Very small float, 1.1 million in the float here. Very, very, very small float. Probably the smallest float we've seen in weeks, if not months, in the market. Yeah, we need a puppy emoji. Of course, Ed. Happy to help, bro. Short interest climbing on AMC. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it's low volume in penny stocks, y'all just be careful with the strategy I mentioned, because low volume is going to be. So in the beginning of a trader's career, some people might not understand the significance of good volume. You know, like in technical trading, volume is everything. And so when you're first getting started, you might not understand why volume is important. And sometimes if you just look at a chart, it might look like it has good volume when it really doesn't. And so it might be misleading in that way. And so waiting for good volume is usually a much better thing. Like my minimum volume I look for is 200K shares per minute. If it's less than 200K, I don't trade it, and especially in penny stocks, because sometimes a stock will look really good, but when you look at the volume, it'll have like 20,000 per minute, which is way too low. Way too low. And I'm not really talking at pre-market. 20,000 shares in pre-market is fine. I'm talking about after the opening bell. After the opening bell, like we want to see at least 200K per minute in volume if we're trading penny stocks. Yeah, CFVI breaking down a little bit. ACET still trying. ISIG is at 7, so we'll see if it holds at that $7 support level here. I don't know. It's falling, that's for sure. No, it's still up pretty big on the day for CFVI. You know, it's still up a pretty big percentage here. But yeah, who knows? QS at 23s, 24s. KOLD at 13s. No? Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, ISIG. We'll see if it bounces at 7. I think 7 is a big level to watch. And let me know if you like Tech Time. If you did, hit the like button. Yeah, ARDX. Yeah, I was watching ARDX. I just want to see if it holds. It's below VWAP right now. The volume's drying up a little bit, so I just want to see if it holds. We're at 160s. Hey, John, can you explain the level 2? Yeah, I mean, we can. Just understand, bro. Like, level 2, a lot of traders, like, the level 2 is fine to use. But understand it can be highly manipulated as well and extremely unreliable. Like, you could use the level 2 to judge short-term sentiment, but you can't base your whole trade off the level 2. And anybody trying to act like you can is probably just trying to sell you something. Level 2 can be used to find a slightly better edge in the market, but it should never be used to base your trade solely off of, because it's just highly manipulated. You know, a trader can throw whatever big order up and then remove it, and it's just highly manipulated. The time in sales is a little bit better. It's actually filled orders, but the level 2 are just potential orders, and they can just be really manipulated. So just be careful. Level 2, if we look at the level 2, for instance, here, there's the bid and the ask. So this is the buyers. This is what the buyers are bidding on, and this is what the sellers are asking for. And so these are just the orders building up in the order book. This is what this is. ACET, what happened? It's just consolidating. It's not ACET is not even dropping. It's just kind of consolidating. It's been going back and forth between 13s and 14s basically for the last few hours. Yeah, you use the level 2 to see the spread 100%. Aside from that, it's just highly manipulated. EXPR over VWAP. Yeah, EXPR is popping up a little bit. We'll see if it continues. It's at 360s. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Run those like counts up if you haven't. We do this every day for free right here. Hmm. LGVN still trying today too. We're at 360. Still watching DWC. It's at 46s. EXPR at 360s. ACET's consolidating back and forth, but it's still slow. Yeah, if you try to base your trades solely around the level 2, you're usually going to get burnt. It's just highly manipulated, guys. Like I said, I've been trading every day for years. Like I've used the level 2. I still use it. It's not like I don't use it, but it's just highly manipulated, man. It's just highly manipulated. It's not as easy as reading everything, and it's so to a lot of traders, it's a really mysterious thing. It's a really mysterious thing. And so everybody wants to learn the level 2 and they think they're going to just get this huge edge from learning the level 2. When the reality is it's mostly just used to judge the spread of a stock. And it's just like somebody else said, it's highly, highly manipulated to fool traders. So like you can't really tell what's going on there. And anybody that claims to is usually trying to sell you something. Like you can use it, but it shouldn't be your only indicator. You should be using a number of different things to judge sentiment, not just the level 2, because again, it's highly manipulated. Time and sales is okay. Time and sales is actually filled orders, so it's a little bit better. But yeah. ISIG. I just tanked below 7, under 670s. What's up, T? I trust gas station burritos more than the level 2. Hey, gas station burritos be good though. Yeah, I don't see any reason ISIG is up. If anybody else knows, let me know. Or no, ISIG, I did see the reason it was up. It is up because, one second. Yeah, CFBI. Look at CFBI popping up. They announced a review of strategic alternatives for ISIG. Yeah, look at CFBI here, guys. Look at CFBI. It's up to 1430s. 1430s. Yeah, TOMZ had some news. The only problem, it's not really big news though, Mr. Rich. Them listing on Amazon is not really some type of game-changing news. Okay, so this is coming from somebody that has a lot of experience selling on Amazon. All right. This news is not as good as people think it is. Like they were a little bit misleading for TOMZ, telling people that they got some partnership with Amazon. They didn't. They're just listing their products on Amazon, which anybody can do. Anybody can list their products on Amazon. It's not like they've hit some huge deal with Amazon, which is kind of what they're trying to make people think. This is just them listing products on Amazon. I can list my product on Amazon. Anybody can. And so it's not some type of great game-changing catalyst. It's misleading. It's fluff. It's a little bit of fluff, to be honest. DWIC spiking up. It's at 4780s. CMVI is up there to 1440s too. Yeah, sure. But I'm talking about their catalyst, Rich. It's just a little bit of a fluffy catalyst. Like, I get why they announced it like that, because people that aren't super familiar with like Amazon selling are going to think that they got some big deal with Amazon. When the reality of it is they're just listing their products there, which anybody can. Anybody can list whatever on Amazon as a marketplace, kind of like eBay. Like I could sell my old phone on eBay. Is that a worthwhile catalyst? No. All right. All right, guys. We got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Hey, listen, we got about 430 people here. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's been a pretty slow week and a half or so. Crypto market's been crashing. Stock market hasn't been the healthiest. Not a ton of big, crazy gap ups, but we got some. this morning. It's looking a lot better than it was a few hours ago. It means that you need to watch out for crazy big rug pulls, Larry. Is what that means, usually. Yeah, what's up, VWAP? DARE. Yeah, look at DWAC. Yeah, Dare's up. Look at DWAC. CFVI just ripped, and Dare's up some too. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Listen, guys. I know we got some people here. YouTube's telling me that some of you guys haven't subscribed yet. It's a shot to my heart. It hurts, guys. It hurts. You know, just try it one time. See how it feels. Everybody's doing it. You just do it once. You see if you like it. It might feel good. You know, just hit the subscribe button. If you click the notification bell, I heard it feels really, really good. So just click the notification bell. Try it one time. See how it feels. Everybody's doing it. You know you want to. Don't miss out. Everybody's doing it right now. You're gonna miss out on what everybody else is doing. So hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Hey, well, we're happy to have you here, Angel. I appreciate it either way. If you're here for the music, that's okay. Because we got the dopest music on this side of the Mississippi. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Prague to the moon. Hey, NIO moving. Smash the like. Yes, sir. All right, guys. DWAC, CFVI. DWAC on the move. We got less than a minute. Let's go. Let's do this. Good luck. I'm excited to trade today, guys. I really am. I'm excited. We got 30 seconds. We had a pretty good week last week, to be honest. Pretty solid week. So we'll see if we can keep that up. All right, guys. Here's the bell. Good luck. About to start breakdancing. Hey, listen. Freestyle mixtape coming soon. You know. DWAC up there. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Here's the bell. All right, guys. DWAC up there to 4940s. We've got CFVI on the move. It's at 1440s. We got ACET at 1370s. We got the SPY pushing up. Apple ripping up. Prague moving up to 220s. What about ISIG? Look for this one, maybe. Let's look at like AMC here. AMC's up there to 2820s. We got the SPY popping up to 456. DWAC trying to move. CFVI at 1440s. ACET trying. And we got just about 500 people here, guys. So listen, if you haven't already, you know you want to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, we got CFVI popping up, breaking highs. It's at 1480s, guys, 1490s for CFVI. Over VWAP here. We'll see if it holds. DWAC is falling down some. Let's see if we get a 1450 pullback here. Apple and the SPY are ripping up. We'll see if we get some type of bullish action in those today. All right, guys. So we're getting some big turnarounds in DWAC. We're watching ACET. We're watching CFVI. It's at 1490s, guys. Let's see if it holds at the VWAP and continues back up some. Let me see. Maybe we can buy a little bit here. I don't know. What do you guys think? 20 shares? Let me switch this over. All right, we bought 20 shares here. Let's see what this does. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. 20 shares. All right, we took half off there, riding this move up for CFBI. We got 20 shares, got up to 15s. There's 15s. Looks good. Let's see if we can break 15s here. See if we can get the same thing with ACET. We need over 15s. There's a 15 break. There's the rip. Looking great. Took a little bit half off there. We got a little bit of resistance at the top. We're going to get out there. All right, so we just made a little bit from CFBI. We'll take it. We'll see if we get some dips or some pullbacks. What do you guys think? So CFBI dipping down to 15s. We got DWAC trying to make a move up. Let's switch the scanners over here. If you get rich, don't forget about me. Hey, bro. If I get rich, what do you mean? I'm already rich over here, sir. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm only slightly rich. We got DWAC at 48s. We got CFVI at 1510s. We got ACET at 1320s. We got Apple bouncing up a little bit. The SPY rejected pretty quickly here. Again, I'm letting the trend play out. I'm letting the trend play out in the market. I'm not attacking it early there. Let's see if we get another pullback on CFVI. Scanners are down for Benzinga on the short-term scanners, but that's all good. AMC down to 28s. We got the SPY moving up. Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm definitely not rich. I drive a Toyota. I mean, I drive a Toyota and, you know, another car that I'd rather not mention on stream. We're doing well, but I don't know if I'd consider myself rich, you know. I'm just kind of trolling you guys. SPY breaking down here. I was really thinking about shorting the SPY too, but didn't work. Or didn't not that it didn't work, we just didn't get into it. DWAC is falling down some. Do y'all think CFVI bounces right here? I think we could get a bounce. We could also get a huge rejection. So I want to see if we bounce at $15 for CFVI, and I'm thinking about taking it. We're also looking at ACET to see if we just get like a big reversal and a break over VWAP. AMC's bouncing at the $28 VWAP level, and then we have the SPY itself at 450s. So we're watching that. Bro, I like Toyotas, dude. Honestly, we got a Tundra. Tundras are dope, dude. Like I said, my favorite truck is a Tundra. All right. SPY breaking down. Looking weak. ISIG popping up. Is crypto going to react to this? So the SPY's falling down some. Is crypto going to react to this? Let's see. Where's Bitcoin at? Kind of. A little bit. See if I can get this to work. There we go. CNSP. CNSP. Now look at ISIG trying to make a rip. CNSP. TC. ISR. These are all pretty slow. SPY break it down though, guys. Look, here's the SPY. Doesn't look like CFVI is bouncing at 15s, although it could, I guess. But man, look at the SPY rip down. Huge drop. All right, so CFVI did not hold. No holding yet for CFVI here. It's trying. I saw you pass me on 59 in that Lambo, bro. I don't even know where 59 is, dude. Huge rug pull in CFVI. Huge rug pull, man. Wow. Crazy drop. Man, I'm having internet problems. Either that or my son is just using up his iPad too much. Market looking weak. AMC tanking down here. What do you guys like today, man? This is looking a little tough. Taco, ACET. 1220s. Apple popping up.
Yeah, Richard, man. I like your Chevy, bro. What's honestly really messed up, Richard, this is a story I didn't tell you, bro. I didn't tell you this when we actually got the dog from you, but so we went to PetSmart. And remember when we first got there, we went to two different places. You went to Petco or something. I went to PetSmart, right? And so what happened was that, yeah, you said you were outside in your truck. I'm not going to tell you guys the dimensions of the truck or what it was, but Richard was like, yeah, hey, I'm out here in this colored truck uh, outside the store. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So I walk outside the store and I issue not the same exact color and the same exact truck are out there. And so I walk up to this car and this lady and this dude look at me and they're like, who the heck is this guy? You know, and I'm like waving to him and I'm like, hey, is that you? And they're looking at me like, you know, we're in Texas, man. I could have got myself in trouble because it was the same exact color, the same exact truck, and it was on and they were waiting inside of it. And then I'm like, and then I call Richard and I realized I call Rick and I realized that he's not there and it was just a mess. But yeah, what are the odds that the same color car, same exact car, same place, you know? What's up, Caitlin? Yeah, it was. I always got myself in trouble because I went right up to the truck and I was like, "Yo," and they were like, "Who the heck is this dude over here?" Um, and then it turns out that we were at different places. Rick was at one place, I was at another. But yeah, that's what happened. um, yeah. All right, guys. CFVI dumping down a little bit. The SPY bounced, and I'm kind of thinking I might short a little bit of the SPY. I don't see anything else moving up. Do y'all see any penny stocks moving up right now? Y'all see anything? I see AMC start to make a rebound here. Apple bouncing up a little bit. Maybe we'll short a little bit of the SPY here. Get my first little Apple or my first little SPY short. 50 shares. See if we get a breakdown. All right, we're capitalizing on that. We just took profit. We'll get out the rest there. All right, so we made a little bit of gains on that one too. First little SPY short. Yeah, this might be a little bit early of an entry. I think I jumped in a little bit too soon here, but that's all good. See if we get a breakdown now. We'll maybe add some too if it pops up. I don't know. All right. All right, we just got out again here. Scalping a little bit of the SPY itself. That's what I said. People are going to be like, when I trade this on the SPY, people are going to be like, man, you're buying 25, 50 shares. Again, to put it into perspective right now, guys, just to put it into perspective, the shares I just paid for were $33,000, $34,000 worth of shares. All right. So it might look small. I'm not making a ton from it, but it's not like I'm trading small over here. Apple breaking highs. Apple breaking highs. CF, look at ACET, guys. ACET started to make a comeback. It's at 13.15s. So 13.15s for ACET. We'll see if it rips back up. Whatever happened to DWAC here? Nothing today. Slow. ISIG. Yeah, we'll see if CFBI can come back today. ISIG, if it gets back over 7, we might be talking here if it gets back over 7 for ISIG. We'll see. RAAS. Yeah, RAAS is ripping up. Low volume for me personally, but it's not bad. Ah, man, I almost shorted into this too on the SPY. We had to wait for it. ISIG, if it gets back over 7, we might be talking here. We got to wait for that. I'm not trying to claim to be a baller. I'm just trying to show people I am not trading small, that I'm using tons of equity, and that it's not like I'm just trading a baby size here. Like, we're just scalping, taking trades over and over again as much as we can. All right, here's another move in the SPY. All right, we're in 25 shares. Let's see if we can catch a breakdown right around the VWAP here. All right, we'll add one more position here. See if we can catch a rejection here. Yeah, I can't get the scans to work. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so getting squeezed out a little bit here on the SPY. 55 and we'll get out, but this is a big squeeze up, which, you know, we're so oversold at this point in the SPY that we just got to be really careful of it. All right, big rejection under VWAP. I don't mind that. Let's see if we consolidate and hold over the VWAP here. 70s. Over 455s, I think we just got to jump out. Testing highs. Yeah, we just got to get out there. All right, so we lost a little bit. Pretty small trade. We'll wait and jump back in it if we can. SPY starting to creep back up. Apple ripping up big. Prague starting to come back too. Look at Prague. RAAS is too slow. It's up big today, but it's just too slow right now. Here's Prague. I know we're watching ISIG and CFVI as well, but these are all down. And so we're not doing much. Here goes Prague back up to 225, so. DWAC? I don't think it's halted. Yeah, it's not halted. It's just going down, bro. Just not going up. All right, SPY starting to get a red degree move, but this means we're choppy in the SPY. And so whenever I see this, we just got to wait. Because anytime we see this in the SPY itself, it just means we're choppy. It means we're not picking a direction. The 5-minute chart's a little bit clearer here. So you can see we're not really doing much. We're just kind of up and down and sideways. ARD. ARD, I'm not showing anything up. All right, SPY starting to rebound here. DD? What's DD doing? DD's got to rip it up. I just don't trust this one, man. This one's way too risky for me. I mean, great volume, but I just don't trust it. AMC starting to come back some here. So AMC is all the way back over VWAP. We'll take a little bit of AMC here. Prague? We'll buy a little bit of Prague too if it sets up. Look, we'll buy some. Small. We're not trying to push too hard here. We're in 50 shares of Prague. Maybe get a few hundred, really. All right, there's 100. I jumped in AMC. I don't think AMC is doing me right now, though. We're in AMC as well. Small position. All right, we're in with 150 of Prague, 150 shares. ACET dumping down, not doing anything. What about CFVI here? Apple dipping down some too. Yeah, DD is getting delisted. Yeah, I saw that. Lucid. Right, so AMC's starting to pop back up. We'll see if it does this right. Nice. So AMC's starting to rip. Nice. Take a little bit off, man. That sell happened right when I got out, man. That sucked. Oh well, we'll let it hold. All right, so both of these are working so far, at least. Prague could kind of turn anytime. We'll just take half off for Prague. We'll come back to it. Both of these could drop anytime, so we're just gonna take some while we can. Add some more to Prague if it sets up. Maybe we'll add a little bit more of AMC here. So we're gonna jump back in 10 more shares of AMC. There goes Prague. Nice. We got the previous closing price here for Prague, so we're gonna start to scalp out of this, and then there we go. And we're gonna get out there for Prague. SPY reversing here might be dragging AMC down. We'll get out of AMC here. So break even on AMC, which is fine. SPY rejecting. Yes, correct, Brandy. I don't want people to copy me though. It's going to be very difficult to copy me short term. Y'all can try to, but I don't recommend it. I don't want you guys to. We're not investment professionals here. We're not liable if you lose. Always make your own assessment. Trade responsibly. All right, so we're still watching Prague. Look at Prague rip here. Prague's up to 230s. So we'll take Prague again if it sets up well. AMC rejecting pretty heavily. Y'all see anything else moving that I'm not catching though? I mean, do y'all see anything? AMC dumping down. Wow, look at HUDI, man. How did I miss this one, bro? HUDI. Honestly, what the heck is going on with this? This is such low volume here for HUDI. Like, it looks good. The chart, if you look at the chart, you're going to be like, wow. But, like, the float's got to be incredibly small because this thing got halted with the circuit breaker, which means, like, too much volume. But there's no volume. It's 3 million in the float. So, I don't know. Either somebody's manipulating this or they got some sketchy stuff going on. We're halted now at 46. We should resume in about a minute. You know, about a minute. But man, kind of weirdness here, in all honesty. So we'll see what happens, but definitely a little bit worrisome, you know, to trade it. I mean, like if we're gonna trade it, it's definitely a little bit worrisome. We don't really like it, you know. Prague bouncing up some. I was a little tempted to buy Prague, but I just didn't. CFVI ripping up. I can see ISIG. I mean, I was thinking about buying the Prague dip. We still got some time. All right, we got Prague ripping up. CFVI still trying. ISIG might be coming back here. We'll see. Let's see if ISIG can come back. PHUN dipping. Nice week open recovery. All open. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It's not too bad. Like, we got some good moves in pennies right now. Larger cap companies are a little bit iffier, I would say, but we got some okay moves. All right, so we're scalping a little bit of SPY here. Here's HUDI resumed. You know, we're scalping a little bit of the SPY right now. So we're just kind of letting this pop up, and we'll take some profit here. Crap. Go ahead and get out that. All right, so we're not doing bad. We're pretty close to break even on the day. We're down less than $20, and if we can find something else that looks good, I'm just kind of waiting to see if we can find something. Here's HUDI going absolutely crazy right now. ACET still trying to come back. Prague did end up ripping up nicely, though. So Prague did kind of, you know, look good on the bounce. We'll see if we can catch something else that looks good or what's going on with it. Baba. Yeah, I'm not touching Baba, bro. Baba's too risky, too sketchy, you know, too unstable. It is flying up though, but for me personally, it's just not my wheelhouse, you know. All right, so we took another piece of the spy here. Scalping out of this too. Cover that here. Not bad. Grinding it up. We got about $10. We're down $10 in the day, so not too bad. But yeah, Baba. Huge rip. OCG and ABCD. Docu trying to make moves. HUDI just looking sketchy. Yeah, Docu is pushing up some. Prague, pull it back to that previous closing price. I might buy a little bit of this right now. Let me get the shares out that I want. Yeah, we'll buy a little bit of Prague here. Just a little bit. Not a ton. Just a little bit. Yeah, liking the 4 charts. Nice. Yeah, I think the 4 charts works. We can kind of transition from one to another. Y'all heading out. Girl. You want to see the stream? Come here.
She's got some wires cut on.
Yeah. Hey, baby, come here. Come here. Oh, you were so happy. You were so happy right here. Oh, ouch. Damn, dude, she just bit my face. Ouch. Stop. No. Don't do that. All right. This is a baby. This is the baby girl. I know. That's a baby. No biting. That's a good girl. I know. That's a good girl. I know. You went down. It's okay.
All right, I have a treat for her.
It's all right, baby. Go see.
Why'd you have your sweater right here?
I was giving her something to lay with.
Oh. Here.
No, love you. Have a good day.
Come, sit. Sit.
All right, that's the baby. That's the baby girl.
Addie, come.
That's the baby girl. She's a sweet puppy. We love her.
Go lay down.
You know, we love her over here. All right, Prague falling down a little bit. Doc, you try to bounce some. We're watching that. Big rejection in the SPY itself, so y'all be careful. What's up, Juan? Hey, good to see you, bro. Yeah, we get a drop here. We're getting a drop in Prague. Is she in here? All right, baby, go lay down. Go, baby. Baby, go lay down. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. See, she's smart. Sit. Sit. That's a good girl. Yeah. Hey, go. Go. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. See, she's smart, man. She's smart, bro. She knows. All right, so we're in Prague. All right, let me get the music going. My bad, guys. We got people coming in here. Oh wait, yeah. Addie, no, come here. Baby, come here. Addie, come here. It's okay, girl. Come on. My puppy is destroying stuff in my home right now. All right, Addie, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Addie, come. All right, good girl. Now go. Addie. Addie, come. Good girl. Stay. Addie, no. Yeah, there you go. Sheesh, man. Trying to keep my puppy in line. Go sit. Good girl. Nope, go sit. I'm going to take that bone away. Or my computer. Addie, sit. Go sit. Go sit right there. Sit. Good girl. Here. My baby puppy. The puppy battle is on. All right. We're in Prague. Roughly break even. All right. Kind of went back and forth with some SPY trades. We're not down much. All right, look at ISIG, guys. ISIG starting to rip. It's at 750s. There you go. She listens. She knows what I'm asking her. She just didn't want to do it for a second, but like she knows. Like when you're training a dog, you got to have one specific voice, which is like the no voice, which is like, hey, don't do that. Look at Prague. Whoa, big drop. And like mine for her is She knows what that means. She just looked up at me when I said that. So she knows that means no. Slow day there, guys. Y'all be careful. Not a super exciting day in the market. A lot of trouble to get yourself in if you get bored. All right, Apple popping up here. We got ISIG back over 7s. So let's see what happens here. We're back over 7s for ISIG. Still trying to make some moves. ISIG starting to rip. So we'll see if it holds at $7 support here. Nice. All right, so we're scalping a little bit from the SPY. We made most of our money back. We're down like $19 today, so kind of going back and forth, but not too much craziness. Prague battling that previous closing price. At this point, we're looking at ISIG to see if it holds 7. So it's trying to. Taking another 50 share position in the SPY here. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it holds here. Hopefully the SPY doesn't tank down here. That's not what we want. We'll give it a minute. All right, getting a pop back up. Break even here at the SPY. This is looking good. We're holding support at 17s. All right, we're slightly green in this one now. I just took half off there for the SPY. Got the push. Looks good. All right, so we just made all our money back, basically. We are down $10 today. Not too shabby. Still in Prague. Holding ISIG here with small size. Just want to see if we get a break of the highs here. The small share size will be justifiable if we get a big percentage move. All right, so we're glad we got out of the SPY there. That was the right time here. Look at the SPY's reversal. Prague starting to fall down. 230 will be my level for Prague. If we get back over 456, we'll buy a little bit more of the SPY, but we need back over that. All right, so here's a test of the highs again for ISIG. And she is loving that bone over there. LGVN, what's that one doing? All right, so here's the pop that we wanted. We got a big down wick that we can look to take advantage of for the SPY itself here. There's the pop. Let's see if we get an upward move here. Nice. Looks good. Take a little bit off there. We're getting a quick drop here. All right, so we're in with 50 shares. We're adding a little bit to the SPY itself. I want to see us bounce at 456. No, don't fall, SPY. Don't be super choppy today. You don't love to see it. We'll give it one more second and we'll get out. Under 90s, we're going to have to jump out of this. Yeah, we got to get out. Yeah, it's all good. SPY just chop. Y'all be careful. Not a ton of favorable market activity from the SPY itself. Prague's falling down too, but we're down like $25, so nothing super substantial. She goes to the vet this week, so in like a day or two. Yeah, Spy's chopping me out, so we're gonna have to wait on that one. Baba's still popping up here. What else is moving though? I know ISIG is the big move. Oof. Oh, no, we do that. No. Yeah, rug pull on ISIG happening now. Probably, I'm guessing some big time traders are involved. That's a big rug pull fast. Very choppy market. Spy is getting kind of a little bit of a rug pull too. So glad I got out of all that stuff. Okay, we're down $30 today, so nothing crazy here. We're gonna go ahead and get flat on the day. We're getting a lot of volatility coming through, so we don't want to get stuck in that craziness, to be honest. What are you guys doing? Red or green so far today, guys? How you guys doing today? Let us know, red or green so far. All right, so we got ourselves flat. We're going to wait for some type of favorable market activity. And that could be on anything. It'd be on penny stocks. It'd be on large cap stocks. Currently, right now, most large caps are not doing too good. Prague is honestly probably one of the best looking ones, in all honesty, at this point. Yeah, Rick, sorry. I'm glad y'all too, man. Honestly, I'm glad to see her sister, you know. I'm glad to see her sister this week, man. It'll be fun. My mom's super excited. Like, super, super excited. All right, Spy is breaking down here. So the Spy is breaking down now. So we're not going to toy with this either. Here's the Spy breakdown. So we're not going to get too stuck in these positions. There's too much risk there. What we can't do, though, is talk about BitGet. Now, BitGet, well, we're waiting for the market to give us some type of favorable market action. I want you guys to talk. I want to talk about BitGet. They are a sponsor of today's video, and all I ask is that you guys understand, listen, we give everything away for free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't claim to be gurus. We don't charge a penny for anything. And so because of that, y'all can help support your boy here by checking out BitGet. BitGet is the dopest crypto platform I've ever used. Super useful in identifying what crypto is doing well. You can see this list here. And they have a lot of these altcoins that you can't find anywhere else, whether it's XRP, Gain. You know, they have Mana, which is crypto gaming. They have a lot of these really dope altcoins that you can't find elsewhere. You can get them on BitGet. One of the best things about BitGet is that they do have a lot of these crypto gaming coins that are a little bit more obscure. They've got Sandbox. They've got Engine. And so you can find a lot of altcoins available here, and you can trade them. If you're in the U.S., you can use BitGet. They are verified for a U.S. user, so you can trade with them. The other cool part is copy trading. Now, copy trading lets you copy other profitable traders, and you can see a lot of these guys are just killing it in money. Like, look at this guy. This guy is running at 85% accuracy. If we look at him, he's not sitting on any losses, and he's running 85% accuracy. He had a little downturn on that crash, but this dude's super profitable. Look at this dude's skills. Almost all green. Large majority of his trades are green. And he's been on this platform for 243 days. So he's been here a long time. He's made $366,000 in profit on this platform. Total all-time rate of 91%. Last 3 weeks, he's running at 92%. He's taken almost 200 trades, and you can copy them trade for trade. If you want to open up a slot, it's super easy. You just click slot reminder, and you'll get a slot reminder anytime he's open, so you can copy him trade for trade. So he's been here a long time. I really like this trader, but there's a ton of profitable traders that you can copy and follow on BitGet. You can see what their actual accuracy rate is. And the other thing is you can become a copy trader. If you click become trader here, you can be one of these guys. And these guys are killing it in the market. Not only are they making this type of money in the market, but they're having people follow them. Look at their followers. And they're earning 10%. And so he's made this guy $10,000. He's earned $1,000 just for making him 10K. He's earned this guy $9,000. He's earned about $900 himself. And so you earn 10%. And some of these guys, if you look at accumulated transactions, are not trading with huge sums of money. Like this guy's running 82% accuracy with $22 in profit, but he's still got 41 followers that he's all earning 10% from just because he's accurate, even with small size. You can also trade crypto futures here. If we look at futures, and you can see which cryptos are moving, and then you can short Bitcoin or go long in Bitcoin with up to 125 times leverage. And so if you're not a good trader, you can get yourself in trouble. But if you're experienced in the crypto game, you know, you might want to check out BitGet because you can ultimately get up to 125 times leverage here. Super easy to trade. And again, if you want to just invest, you can on BitGet as well. You could also practice to be a copy trader. If you go to simulation here, for instance, you can practice to be a copy trader yourself and just practice paper trading for free on the platform as well. So super easy to use. You could trade futures with leverage. You could trade a bunch of different things on this platform. The other cool thing to watch from BitGet is that it's super easy to deposit money. Some people say if you buy it on Coinbase and you send it over, it's cheaper. But even if you just want to buy it directly from their platform here, like if you want to buy it directly from their platform, you can just go to buy crypto at the top right and say, hey, I want to buy $500 of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. You know, a lot of people are buying these dips as well, and you can get leverage and buy the dips using leverage if you want on BitGet. Visa card, you can deposit MasterCard, Google Pay, bank transfer, however you want to do it, you can on BitGet. Super easy to use. And again, I'll post this link. Really dope platform, one of the easiest crypto platforms that I've used. And also, you can use them if you're in the US. They do have KYC verification for our US users. And so if you want to check out BitGet, I'll post this link. Great way to help support the channel. I'm out of breath with my selling out, but hey, check out the link. I'll post it here. Great way to help support your boy, and great way to help support the channel here. Here's the link. Check it out. Also, you can find it in the description as well. Anyways, back to the music. All right. We are currently in the SPY itself. 25 shares. Trying to attack this upward trend. Also looking at Prague. I still don't think Prague looks that bad. Yeah, man. Hearing that do 10K. And so, I mean, listen. You can make some money with copy traders. And you could also lose money. Just putting it out there. You can. But if you analyze it right, it's all about analyzation. So you got to analyze like what their stats are, how long they've been there, all of that good stuff. All right, we're going to take a little bit of profit here. Maybe add some on a dip too. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, look at Baba here. Baba's ripping up. Look at ISIG. It's fighting its way back. ISIG is back over sevens. Yeah, I don't know, Javier. I'm not sure about Bitcoin Cash, brother. I've never been super invested into that specific crypto, bro. So I can't tell you that. I don't know, man. Right, still looking at Prague here. Honestly, Prague doesn't look that bad. We're gonna add some more to this this SPY dip, and then we're watching ISIG. It's trying to get back over here. Nice. All right, so just took some off. Bought the SPY dip. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful, man. All right, so we caught the SPY rip here. Got ourselves back to pretty close to break even. And again, guys, you see me trading the SPY. You can trade the same scalping strategies that I trade on the SPY, and you can do so through futures with the E-mini. That's why Top Step is dope, because you can use Top Step to trade futures with no PDT rule, trading the same scalping strategies I'm using here. And Top Step funds traders. So they're regulated in the US. They give you a demo if you can hit their target while following their rules. They fund you with an 80% profit split. Located, regulated in the US, pay out millions every year to their profitable traders and withdrawals, and they fund thousands. Here's the link. Check it out. All right, so the SPY's ripping up nicely here. There goes Prague. I really liked Prague. I should have jumped into it. I didn't. I kind of stopped myself from doing so. All right, so I might be buying a dip on the SPY itself. I'm also thinking about buying Prague here. We'll buy a little bit of Prague. It's all good. We'll add some slowly to this position here. If it dips down, yeah, we'll add some more here. Trying to catch a test of that previous closing price. Watching the SPY too. SPY's testing highs. We get a pullback. We'll buy into that too. SPY testing highs. Let's see if we get a dip. SPY's up there, 450s. Let's see if we get a dip. Is that a spelling error pawn? Or are you just really into those copy traders? All right, so I'm looking for a dip in the SPY. We're just not getting it. We haven't gotten it yet. All right, AMC just popped. Look at AMC here. So AMC's up. Still haven't gotten my dip in the SPY to buy into. We've been waiting for it. Still no dip in the SPY yet. Prog's doing well, so we bought it at the right time, I guess. But still no dip in the SPY here, man. Look at AMC fly up there to 28s, though. Still waiting for the dip in the SPY. I just haven't gotten one yet. We get a dip here, we'll buy some, but we gotta wait. Look at AMC testing previous closing price here. All right, no dip in the SPY, waiting on it. Prog's still heading up. We'll add a little bit more to Prog here. Get 150. The SPY never dipped, man. We're waiting for the dip. We just never got it. We gotta wait for the dip here. We just haven't gotten it yet. AMC flying up here. I think the SPY might be moving up. DWAC. It's still down. Still no SPY opportunity. Never got the dip that we wanted to see here. SPY just moving up. No red candles, unfortunately. I don't even need a red candle. I just need a pullback candle. All right, so we'll add a little bit more on this dip of Prog. Still waiting on the SPY dip. Forward. Yeah, look at AMC pop, though. Yeah, y'all missed it. When the little puppy got out, when she got out, she ran, and I have this 50-foot Ethernet cord in the left side of the room in a box. And so she hid behind the box when she ran out, and when she tried to run away, she got stuck in this big long web of Ethernet cord. And she was just sitting there struggling, about to rip it all down off the wall. I had to untangle her. It was funny. ISIG. Hey. I'm still waiting for this pop. Or this dip in the SPY. We just haven't gotten it yet. All right, there we go. We'll take a little bit from Prog here. Testing high, so I don't want to risk it too much holding into that. So we'll take most of it off and then, you know, maybe add back if we get a setup. Man, the SPY just is not giving us a pullback yet, man. Now we got to wait for a larger pullback if we're going to trade it because it's so extended up here now in the market. The SPY is just steady rip it up. Still waiting on the SPY dip. Kind of watching AMC as well here. I'm going to short the SPY. It's going to crash. Just wait. Yeah, you might be right. I'm taking it short term, though. You know, I'm looking for a dip to buy into. I just haven't gotten it yet, honestly. We're waiting on it, though. I mean, I don't want to buy 25 shares because the SPY is so extended that when it drops, it might drop heavy. So we're waiting for a dip to like 457s or so in the SPY to buy into, but we got to wait. ISIG. AMC breaking over previous closing price here. Yeah, ISIG's trying. And this is what I talk about, though, is that, like, if I can get into this is why scalping, I believe, is probably safer than longer term day trading. Not longer term trading. I think long term, like Warren Buffett's value investing is the single most profitable form of trading in the world. But if we're talking about short term day trading, I think scalping is obviously better than like a 20 or 30-minute day trade. I think I can predict what's going to happen in the next 30 seconds. I might not be able to predict what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes. So I just think it's safer. You're holding on to less risk for less amount of time, and it's just easier. AMD. Yeah, I see Apple popping up. I'm sure a lot of stuff's moving up with the market bull action. Yeah, AMD's cropping or popping over the VWAP here. Still got a way to go, though. All right, here's a dip in the SPY. We'll join AM. We'll get back in prog later. But here's a dip in the SPY. We're going to take 25 shares here. It might be a little bit too large still, though, just because... all right. Okay. All right, so we just scalped that little move. Got a little $7 in there. We're pretty close to break even. So not a bad day. AMC broke below the previous close. Well, the SPY will probably correct back down to 457 level. At least. All right, AMD's back over VWAP here. Maybe not, though. SPY actually looks like it might break highs. We'll see. Maybe we'll buy some more. I don't know. I'll put it this way. I don't know exactly what's going to happen in 30 minutes, but if you ask me consistently what's going to happen in 30 minutes and you took a sample size of like 100 examples of that or 100 instances of that, and then you ask me what's going to happen every 30 minutes and you took 100 sample size of that, I would do far, far better in the 30 seconds one relative to the 30-minute one. And again, here's exactly the same level we talked about. Look at that. 30 seconds. Hey, I was pretty spot on too. It was almost exactly 30 seconds, bro. But we said it was going to pull back to this, and that's exactly what happened. Man, dude, when you're right, you're right. But that's precisely what I'm saying, is that I can predict short-term price action far better than long-term. But I guess it's a subjective thing. I might be a little bit different than other people, you know. IMRX trying, but nothing. What about ACET? What happened to that one? Is that just with stocks or traffic too? I mean, if it was traffic, I'd have an app. Yeah. Ah, man, I sold Prague too soon. It's all good. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. Seriously, guys, if you haven't already, hit sub. We do this live every day for free. We're not claiming to be experts. We're not claiming to be gurus. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. You know, we just give everything away for free. You know, and so if you appreciate that type of, you know, stuff, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it if you do. It's the easiest way to show support for our channel here is just by clicking that little like button, hitting the subscribe button. And yeah, you know, if you could take the time to do that, I would certainly appreciate it. You know, like I said, guys, just try it one time, see how it feels. Everybody's doing it. Baby. Girl. Hey, look. What you doing? That's a good girl. Come here. You can sit on my lap. Okay, you can sit right there. You just can't chew on the cord, okay? You can sit there. You just can't chew on the cord, all right? If I see you chewing on the cord, you're in trouble. Yeah, good girl. Come here. Hey, baby. Come here. That's a good girl. All right. Sorry, guys. We got this pup. Anyways. Free 30-second predictions. Hey, coming soon, guys. Best 30-second predictor in the world right now. Maybe not. Don't sue me. Not an investment professional. Not liable if you lose. Always make your own assessment. Trade responsibly. Good luck in the markets. And yeah. Love you all. All right, guys. So what do y'all red or green so far today? I know we've asked this a few times. I am slightly red. Not much red, but slightly red, you know. Not a crazy amount. Like I think I'm like $4 red, but like still red. And we're in the SPY. Let's see if this will end us green. I think it might. Let me see. Oh no, we still got $5 or so of profit. Well, we'll try to scalp this. Hopefully it holds over 457.50 and just runs up. I like this. All right, so we're in with 25 shares. Nice. All right, that might have brought us to green on the day. Let me see. It did. All right, so we are green, guys, on the day. Hey, baby, what's wrong? Hey, come here. Hey, what you doing? Come here. You want to be on stream? You want to be famous? Come here, girl. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a good baby. Look, she just wants to be cuddled. Look at it. I know. I got you. Look, I know. It's okay, baby. Yeah, that's a good girl. It's okay, baby. Yeah. It's a good girl. That's my baby. Look at this big baby right here. I know. What's she doing? What's she see? You want to get down? Okay, I'll let you down. Here you go. Good girl. You okay? Yeah? You hear her talk, man? That's the cool thing about German Shepherds is that they legit talk to you. If you guys heard that, I said, you okay? She went, oh, hey, stop. No, that's my cords. You can't be like that in here. All right? You got to just lay down. You know, look, eat my sweater. There's my sweater. Go eat that. No, that is not what you eat. That's not what you eat either, girl. Where's your bone? Look, we brought you a bone in here. Come here. Addie, come. Good girl. All right, lay down. Look, we got you a bone. You chew on that. Look, it's right here. Sit. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we are green today, slightly break even. But honestly, if my small days can be break even and my large days can be like 50 or 100, then we're doing fine. She's chasing her tail right now. No, she can eat her sweater. She just can't eat my Ethernet cord. That's what she was trying to eat. So she started to eat my sweater, and that's fine. But she can't eat my Ethernet cord or my power cord to my computer. Those two are no-nos over in this household. And so the problem is that my sweater was lying right next to my extension cord, which would shut off my entire computer. Look at AMC, guys. AMC starting to run. Wow, AMC is popping up big here. Look at this. AMC over 30 right now, guys. Huge rips at AMC. Huge moves. Yeah. Shouldn't train her to chew clothing. I mean, I let her chew a few things, but she didn't really want my sweater. She just wanted the extension cord. So I was just kind of making a joke, to be honest. I probably wouldn't let her chew it for long. But the big thing she can't chew is my Ethernet cord. That's a big no-no. Yeah, no? Should be pretty understandable, huh? Hey, baby girl, that's okay. All right, so we got the SPY rip it up. Looks good. AMC making moves. All right, guys, I'm probably going to close it down, though. Before I do, though, guys, check out BitGet. BitGet, again, best crypto platform in the game right now. in my opinion, of course, and I'm certainly biased, but I really like it. Yeah, here's the link. You can check it out. Here's the spot investing. So you can see Bitcoin is currently up 1.6%, up to 48.7K. A lot of people are buying these crypto dips, and and BitGet is good because you can buy all these altcoins that people really want. You can find on BitGet: Shiba, Doge, Game, Mana, Sandbox, Axie Infinity. They got a lot of these altcoins. Take a look. They got a lot of these altcoins that people really want to find. XRP, they've got a lot of them here on BitGet. Again, you can copy trade, copy other profitable traders. Let's look at this person. 60% accuracy. Up almost 2,000% total, though. And he's sitting on a few small losses, but not a ton. But look at this guy's. Wow, man, this is really impressive. Look at his P&L ratio. Look at this. Look at these green trades, man. And this dude's been around for 291 days. He's earned $45,693 total. Even if we look at his traders to see what he's made other traders, he's earned this guy $15,000. And so him as a copy trader, he's earned $1,500 just as a copy trader. And so you could be a copy trader, or you could copy these traders. If you wanted to follow him, you could set stop losses and everything. Say I wanted to follow this guy's Sandbox. I can go to follow and then say, hey, I want to follow him with a fixed ratio of 20%. It would be a fixed ratio of 0.2. And then say, hey, if he loses over 50%, get out of any trade, and then give him $500 max. And so you can control how much you give him and all that good stuff. You can also trade crypto futures with leverage. If you want to short Bitcoin or go long with up to 125 times leverage, you can use this platform if you're in the US. You can paper trade to practice as well. And depositing is super easy. Again, you can either buy it on Coinbase and send it over. Some people said they had cheaper methods doing that, or you could just buy $500 worth of Bitcoin using a Visa card, MasterCard, Google Pay, or Ethereum, or whatever you want to buy. And then you just click purchase at the bottom right. Super easy to do. Again, you can find this link in the description if you're watching this later, or you can check out the link right here. Baby girl. No girl. Or you can check out the link there. Market's doing great this morning. AMC is up big. Prague is making moves. Also, guys, check out Benzinga. I'll post this link. A lot of these stocks I'm finding through Benzinga. You can try them out for free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number if you've ever wanted to try these scanners out. Baby girl is getting a little bit anxious, so we're going to close it down, guys. But listen, I love you all. Good luck in the market, guys. Y'all stay safe. Not easy markets for the most part the last few weeks, so y'all be safe. Love you all. Good luck in the market. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.